welcome to tonight's episode of the Dungeon Initiative. I'm your host, Epi.
You have to remember your name.
For some reason, the camera doesn't work, so it threw me off. But we're back tonight with our current session for the Dungeon Initiative every Saturday night here at Balance Martial Arts and Gaming.
Hola.
If you come here through St. Petersburg, Florida, definitely stop by Balance Martial Arts and Gaming. And you can either stop by and play games on a table, you can take a karate course, or you can rent out this lovely room that we're currently playing in. I have no other further announcements currently. I want to go ahead and jump into this as soon as possible. Anything else? No, we are not associated with D&D Beyond.
We're not associated with D&D. We're not associated with anyone. No one. No one likes us.
We're alone.
But we'll keep going.
What?
Heavy crunch will disappear. Markets crawling through the shadows will be brought to light. If there's a blood dungeon, and if there's monster to be slain, then you know who will answer the call. The initiative, the Dungeon Initiative.
We are back, guys. Just see if somebody can maybe help us get that camera working. Otherwise, we'll have to do without it. That one? Yeah.
Touch it.
Correct
I
it.
can't reach that.
Stand up.
That's how it needs. If you touch it. A little bit of love. Get your thing. All right.
Not that one. Oh my god.
I was just a foot taller. I messaged him. Maybe he'll get back to me.
Isn't he here?
Yeah, he's here. So, in the prior session, you guys were back at the initiative and getting preparations made for the arrival of the Lord Bloodstream.
Ungrateful bastard.
Edard, in the meantime, went to the city of Mountain Slide, where he regrouped with Xenagos, Falkvar, and Franklin,
Piece of shit.
only to get loose and enjoy a couple of drinks, and end up putting on a concert all the way until like 9 p.m., where he showed up fashionably late, only to find out that Bloodstream was also arriving fashionably late, only to turn his nose on the feast and go the other way. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the festivities and the partying. As it probably went on, you guys didn't give a shit that he was there or not. Meanwhile, Hugh, back at the capital, for the past few days since arriving back home, has been punished by being forced to do the worst of duties within the military ranks, and that's cleaning up toilets, bathrooms, and cleaning up people's boots. So, peeling potatoes was also on the list, but we never got around to it.
He is a potato.
Could peel himself.
But that night, he got together with Ella, attempting to kind of enjoy a decent afternoon over, a couple of fruits and some wine when things went awry, and unfortunately, she fell ill.
Who you just remembered?
Oh no! I put my healing hand over her chest.
He's essentially saying that he healed her.
Yeah.
So, that being said, the next day, where did everyone wake up from the party?
I think so. We found like a flower related. No, she kind of like crawls up, like literally crawls up.
Got all the kids from the town like laying there.
Literally near her.
I woke up at the top of the lighthouse tower.
Okay. I'm sure Franklin, Falkvar, and Xenagos are all up there with you.
Sure. If you want them to.
There's like bugs everywhere, like they're half full or half empty. Whatever
I
you
imagine
whatever
like
you
probably
feel
like
that
while
morning.
we all passed out, she just snuck a few drinks or something, right?
Whatever you want to do.
Did she?
I don't know. Is she? Finner's watching the.
She
She
seems
seems to want to drink.
Just want to try it. That's all.
Oh, Ona?
She,
I didn't know
She
this.
tried convincing me to let her
I
drink.
missed part of it.
Yeah, like as Edward's like kind of waking up, and like you're kind of like recollecting the prior day. You see Zeta Ghost and Fulcor like kind of passed out up against each other. Franklin's like his head is hanging off the side of the lighthouse,
Oh my god.
and like you start remembering things,
Is anyone
getting
listening?
little flashes. Ben, did you party?
Did you not just hear what I just said?
What did you say?
He woke up in the street, naked.
Perfect. So what you remember,
Your dick is in the ground.
what you remember is at one point, like things got so crazy, and they wanted to see how far Fenn could throw shit. So he was just like grabbing random items and throwing them northbound. And then he like hulked out and became a giant creature, and everybody like kind of like went home after that.
I call the Stunning Stone and call Godfrey. Godfrey, we fucked up.
You recall Ona at one point kind of running around going, yeah, my dad's a great singer too. Woo!
She knows.
Well, he
At
performed.
this, at this point, you all
They
know.
dragged him over to perform that night.
Yeah.
I didn't even, again.
Yeah.
At
So
the end, I
like,
decided, like, fuck it.
Oh my
were you
god.
here
Do
for when Bloodstream actually arrived?
I came in,
Yeah.
and then, like, I was told, like, he came in, saw everybody, just, like,
Yep.
he literally just said, enjoy the party,
Enjoy the party.
Yeah.
and just left. And all I remember was Ona saying, what the fuck?
Yeah, she took all that time to prepare.
At one point, Finner tried to join in on the band playing the violin.
Make a performance check.
Cool, professional. It's the one thing, like,
Yeah.
that
I mean, you could cook too.
Yeah, he can.
Do a chef.
What are you looking for?
my phone. Call it.
Is it not in your bag?
It was right there the whole time. Fuck off. Are you okay? Mr. DM, sir?
The baby.
It smells fruity.
I can't smell it, but of course it's him.
Belly
I know
powder.
I smell it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like berries, and it's got some properties in there.
Drugs.
Are you guys gonna visit me when my job opens up?
Of course, she's in Toronto.
I know.
You just love to be like that with me.
Mm-hmm. 19.
We can all be something together.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
What is that?
What was that?
19.
19? Okay, yeah. I mean, like, you got up there and like, you know, Folklore was like, oh, yeah! Give it up for Fenrir! Everybody's like, yeah, Fenrir.
Have you heard some of the rock bands that include violin in their music?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay.
Like, yeah, you got up there, you're like,
What the heck?
Sorry.
Fairy tale.
Drink your
Fairy
ale.
tale.
We are here to drink your ale. Until you're grog at the point of a gun. You love it and you know it. But yeah, you guys partied so hard until the next day that when you woke up, all of you, I would say like around the same time, you guys all waking up. Where'd you wake up?
And
Oh yeah, you were
it
in
was
the
in like
patch.
a garden patch, and then apparently there's kids around there too.
You all start to kind of like realize that like it's almost middle of the day. The sun is bright. There's kind of like this like nice cold chill kind of going through. Every once in a while the wind blows and you can feel the temperature change. And you're like, huh. And you realize that everyone in the town is back to work. They're cleaning up all the decorations and they're trying to restore everything. The eyesore that you notice from your POV is that there are way more soldiers on horseback making trips and routes around the town, and they seem to kind of be like taking notes and stuff like that, and they meet and greet with people, and they seem to be getting like associated with the town.
Fenrir's hanging up in the middle of the road, not naked.
Ah! Say the ladies.
Where am I?
Like sure enough, there's like a group of like women who like come over and they're like carrying these big sheets and they're like, we came as soon as we could. Cover yourself. What are you doing?
You just have these weights strapped onto it too. Then dragging on the floor. They're just like,
What? Wait.
Zoe, what did you do to me?
In the middle of the town? That's foul.
Zoe wasn't even near him the whole time.
Who said
There's
it was the
a guard that's like not a guard, I would say like a soldier at this point, because there's a difference between the initiative guards who kind of sport your colors,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's the soldiers who are dressed in like full like metal plating or like scale armor.
Mm-hmm.
But they kind of like approach you on horseback, and they say, "We realize that you're a local here, so I'm just gonna forewarn you that no rules have been put in place, but public indecency will probably be on the top of that list."
your eyes just glazed.
Please go home, sir.
I mean, I plan on it, but I mean, the celebration last night was crazy. I wasn't expecting to stay out all night. So,
We know.
it's fine.
We know. Some of us would have joined you all, except we went on a long walk to get here, so.
That's fair.
You can see the other guy shaking his head, and he's like, I think with all the magic we have in the world, we could have just appeared here.
Fenrir's just chuckling. Fucking Edward.
It's all your fault.
My first note in the game is caught for public indecency. A warrant for public indecency.
Oh my god. He picks up his whatever belongings he can find on the ground and gathers his things and then just continues out of the town naked.
Yeah, your stuff's been kept like close by. It seems like they need a little pile of stuff. Like there's definitely other people. All I heard is they're like, but like you can see that there's like other people kind of like, you know, sitting at the benches. They look hungover. They're like picking at scraps, and not too far away, like in the middle of the town, there's like a couple like trees and little flower patches that you can see Zoe laying in. She's like slowly like sitting up, and some of the kids are there and like they're awake and they're like eating whatever like kind of like, you know, like big pieces of biscuit stuff that their parents brought them, and they look at you like, "Want some?"
She takes it and smiles gently. Thank you.
Gravy dripping in their mouth. Biscuits and gravy. Biscuits and gravy. Stop it.
Meanwhile,
Not everything I say is
Meanwhile,
wrong.
like she's looking at the kids and sees
I
behind
don't think
them.
she assumed that at all.
No.
She just looked at you funny.
it's funny that she's like looking at the kids, but then the kids are like handing over the biscuits and everything like that. She sees just behind them on the road, Fenrir naked with the sword spear just covering his crotch, walking with Tyrannus.
Yeah, like the ladies are behind you, like trying to like cover you and like pin it to you, so it kind of looks like this half-ass robe on you, and they're just like, they like give up and they're like, hey, whatever, back to work. Come on, let's go. Kids, you have school. You're supposed to be in this class. Aww.
Zoe's just staring at Fenrir. Of course. Again,
You sleep well?
I'm not talking to you right now.
What?
She just gets up, dusts herself, and like bows to the kids, and then just like walks away, looking for Eris.
She's gonna
Like,
staple your
they watch her, she leaves, and then the kids look at you. Ew.
Get the class.
They like start to run away. They're like, icky fan. I'm gonna put that down.
Oh my god.
They have a nickname for you
Icky
now.
fan.
Fenrir's just like,
Every time you come into town, icky fan.
Oh my god.
It's been a while.
oh, he had a bath just the previous day.
Yeah, he did.
Makes sense that we all would have had baths at that point last week and everything.
Except Hugh.
He licks himself.
Like
Cat.
like a fucking cat. Could you imagine he sits down And like he raises his leg just somehow from the
Like
His
everyone on
block
that,
box.
everyone on that side, like they're closing their window shutters, and there's just one person sitting there, like, oh, boy, gay. Why does it look like that? Why is it purple?
And then that's when Boxy's head pops out of the window.
No.
Oh yeah.
Did he hear it?
I'm pretty sure he did. You.
He's here. He's here.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, it's you guys right now. So like, what are you guys doing?
Zoe's searching for Eris right now.
Okay.
Because he wasn't with her for a while. I remember he was following Ona for a bit.
Eris is currently missing.
Eric's is up in the tower with me. It was a drinking buddy for me.
Oh my god. And I
Pours
mean,
alcohol on him, blazes up.
Up to you guys if that's scan or not.
Fenrir getting dressed, putting his stuff back on that actually fits.
Like as you're kind of getting dressed, you can like hear, and then like you immediately look over and you see him, Ernesto, and he's wearing like these new threads.
Looks at the foot immediately.
Like these real exaggerated shoulder pauldrons with little flower things like growing off the top, and he's got like a crown on. He's got his troop behind him, and they all seem to be sporting new outfits as well. And he comes over to you, and he's just like, "Well, business as usual." And he hands you a little bag for your tip on Lord Bloodstream being in town. It appears Ernesto and his troop of minions are back in business. And all of them are like, yeah!
yeah, literally.
And now we will steal some more.
He gave you 300 gold.
Nice. Like I need that.
But he just kind of bows and he thanks you. And
Oh, we start to split the potions and stuff also.
Yeah.
just don't remember.
Shut
But essentially, he like bows to you. He says, Ernesto will be making his round trips to the capital, Mountain Slide, and hopefully the re-established Desperada soon to be.
Wait. Fenrir like stops a second. Reestablished?
Yes, Desperada. They're
When?
looking to re-establish it.
When did this happen?
Like, only rumors starting recently.
From who?
He like points over at like the soldiers kind of walking around in the streets.
Blood screens?
They say there's going to be some sort of takeover there.
Last I heard and last I saw, there was a lot of demons and a lot of undead.
Not many rumors include this information, but there was some sort of talk between them about not wanting to be there. Something about superstition. So perhaps there's some weight to what you're saying.
Last time we went through there, we all got separated, and that wasn't too good.
Well, you're all back home and we partied like madmen. I hear even you had a little extra fun, I hear. Well, we can see you from the top of the buildings here. From outside the walls, you get really big and really naked. Let's just say that maybe it's not good business, but there is an attraction for something like you. If you're interested, you can become part of the act.
He wants you to be one of his freaks.
And you can see like the big bearded woman standing there, and they're just like not bad looking either. Oh, calm down, calm down. But it's a job. Something to do on the side, perhaps.
Zoe's not near you.
I
She's
know.
looking for Eris.
I know. I'll consider it.
Consideration.
Is that one of mine?
I promise to take steps for a better future. I want some more years. Now, off to purchase more things, and then head back out for work.
Are you heading north anytime soon?
I'd probably plan to stay here maybe another week. Make sure everything here is situated. My friend here knows how to run things, and then we're off to Mountain Slide.
That would be towards the north, wouldn't it?
Stop.
I'm keeping in mind about the squirrels and their old tree and whatever decided to make home up there.
So yeah, Ernesto takes off with his troop, and they head off toward the southern gate. Edward, while you were up in the thing, what are you doing? Franklin's like slowly sliding.
Panic around, just pull them up back up.
Where are we?
We're on the tower.
Ah! My eyes! As the sun's like beaming down on his face.
Don't look at it. As I look at the direction.
You couldn't rent us out a better place to stay, Edward? Oh, hey! And he like slaps both foreheads, then he goes, ah! Just both snap awake. Alright, what's on the agenda? Drinking for the morning, have a little breakfast, get down tonight.
No, where's Ona? I don't know.
And
I thought maybe you would know.
Fulver is just like, I want to sneak in a couple of drinks. I'm not gonna get too crazy.
Okay.
What's a bit of fun, family and friends?
Still
Even
a
the
kid.
children back in my village used to drink all the time.
She's still a kid.
And
And you're a satyr.
the kids used to
And
drink
you're
all
a
the time.
satyr.
In fact, they used to ferment it themselves.
Oh my god.
Quite good. Little revelers.
Let me go look for, and I'll see like my cloak there, and I go to pick it up, so it starts moving.
With the cloak.
Yeah. I looked up Eris's there. No, I'm kidding.
Where's Hunter?
Eris is my freaky butt.
Drop Eris day one.
Oh no, Eris!
Kiss the
Eric
ground.
can fly.
It was a joke. My
Oh,
see what I mean?
I think the problem is you.
Maybe. But fuck you.
Aggressive.
You know, it's kind of like, is it just us, or is there just like a bunch of people in the tower just like we?
No, like when you get to the bottom of the tower, there's like some security there, and like they look at you and they're like, "I figured you guys would be all right."
Still 3 more up there, so just make sure they don't fall.
Oh.
The weird one up there with the dark voice.
Which one?
Oh,
Frank? Yeah, he's still
just faces the other way.
there. He might just come. Anyway, have you seen Ona?
Oh, the snake shop. No, she didn't come here with you.
Okay.
I would assume you sent her home the way you guys were partying all night. In fact, you were singing the whole way up here.
That was?
Everyone could hear you.
Oh,
You have a good voice. Says the other guy.
Maybe lay on hands, sober up a bit.
You see like the one guard looking at you, he's like, although lonely, this has always been a friend of mine.
Or just kind of stops it for once. Like, oh no!
Alright.
At the same time, Zoe's just like yelling out Eris.
I tell like random
Alright,
things
so you
all
say
over.
Eris,
Yeah.
and then you say,
Oh no!
Eris!
Oh no!
and
Eris!
then you
Oh,
start to hear each
no.
other.
Zoe stops and then like her ears like twitch.
Did you follow her, or like you guys stick it close, doing your own thing?
After that, I'm assuming she walked off, not towards the house, I assume.
Nope.
Yeah, so I'm going to check on the wolves.
Alright. So, I mean, like, you're kind of headed in the same direction then. And, yeah, like, you stick close, and you can hear Edard first, and then
Oh,
eventually
no.
you hear him now. And, like, people in the town, like, they're kind of looking at you guys funny, and they're, like, some of them are pointing at Edard, and they're like,
Have you seen Ona?
you're addressing, like, just
Someone.
Someone.
so,
Roll percentile dice. Why is it? Someone bite me? What actually happened?
yeah,
last
no,
night?
like,
Anyway.
like, like the group of people that you address, they're all like, they like all run away. So they're like, they run in your direction,
No.
and they see you two, and they look right at Fender, and they kind of look down and back up really fast, look at each other, and they run the other way.
Zoe just lets out a fake
And it's a
growl.
good mix of different types of people too. So it's like,
You gotta mix them.
Fenrir like looks over at Eddard.
The
What
fuck?
the fuck?
you're like the one guy who's like, we saw his dick.
Oh, yeah.
That's normal, I guess.
That is normal.
It is kind of normal.
But Zoe.
Why are we
whistles.
okay with this?
You keep doing that. But Zoe whistles, hoping that Eric can hear it.
Shake a bag of
Oh.
candy, hoping no one
I'm going to performance, whichever's better.
Okay.
What did you
I
say?
said, I'll shake a bag of candy and see if own it.
Fenrir's standing there a little bit, and he like realizes a thought, and he goes, "I'm gonna check the north side."
It's a 5.
Okay.
Actually, no, it's a 7. It's a 7. I didn't do my math right, but it's a 7.
Because you said Fenrir went big and started throwing stuff.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. I have so much
Maybe
concern.
through her.
Thrown up.
You don't get a reaction, but do you tell them that you're going there, or like to check, or like?
Just like he's there thinking. I gotta check the north side of the gate real fast.
Okay, just let us know if you find Ona
Yeah, no problem.
or Eris. Yeah.
I've been drunk once before.
What?
What?
Huh? It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll let you know.
Where were
You
you?
see like some guy in the
Huh?
corner.
Where did you come from?
What an
I woke up right over there. And she points at like the garden patch.
I woke up there.
And she just
The tower is like south corner of like the map. You can like maybe see the head of it over the building.
Were they making roads at the time?
You're like cobblestone roads.
Okay, just making sure there weren't cement roads, because then there's like a permanent dick print of Fenrir in the middle of the crossing.
oh my god.
1 centimeter thick.
Excuse me?
What are you guys doing?
Yeah, I came up from up there.
And she just looks to where you're pointing, and then she's just like, on the tower, really.
Oh no!
Zoe just walks away, and also calling out to Eris.
And you got Fenrir there too.
Whoa.
Did I hear the whistle she tried for
Jesus.
Eris?
You got people in the area. You guys can maybe ask around.
Did I hear the whistle that she tried for Eris?
Sure.
How did it sound? I just wanted to know.
Give me a second, okay? Mind you.
Eve.
I stop.
Yeah. Now we're doing nothing.
No, we're doing nothing. Give me 1 second.
Remember in the office where they were like, if we need a warning, we need you to scream. And he's like this, stands up, smacks somebody's head.
That was
Creed.
yeah. Fucking Creed. That was a whistle.
Fucking screeching.
Everyone hears you do it too. They're like,
What the fuck was that?
I'm sorry, do you know how to whistle at all?
I have had a little bit too much to drink last night.
Let me try.
Like a group of teenagers walk by, they're like, hey yo, Saki girl, what up?
Oh no!
Flush it.
Sake.
And she just flushed
You gonna
it
come
a
drink
bit.
with us tonight? We're a little empty, and they hold up a little jug.
She just like looks at him. She just like looks at him.
See ya, bye.
So I'm gonna try to whistle for you. I'm gonna try to whistle for you.
Alright.
Help out. What is it, like
Did you hear me?
performance or something?
Or animal handling.
We did hear you, but like, I want to hear him.
This is gonna sound weird.
So very doubly.
What'd you say? Animal handling?
Animal handling or performance, whichever's better.
It's hot.
It is hot. No wonder it was 70.
Yeah, and I'm
Hey.
wearing a tank top and I feel uncomfortable.
22.
To 22, you mimic the sound that
In
she
real
did.
life, I can barely whistle.
Do you remember, did we ever establish that Eris and you have some sort of like connection? Did we?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we did. But don't we have to have her flame out to be able to do that?
You don't have your flame out?
Nope.
Okay. I mean, you're.
I would say mine sounds more like canine in a way.
You're definitely putting sound out, but the thing is, you're in the middle of town. There's a lot of people moving around
And if
right
people
now.
are just looking at you like, are you calling me?
Yeah, every once in a while there's like, you know, the
I would,
looks of like,
I would say it sounds a little bit more
that guy
like,
whistled.
like a canine kind of thing going on the whistle.
And it's
Okay.
just like, "Why- don't check me out.
What?
That's literally what one of them says. Don't check me out.
Literally, and
Oh
ours
my
like
god, I'm so sick of being catcalled. This is why I left the capital. I don't need a care.
she's literally a tabaxi.
Nice.
Okay, so I guess that's nothing working. Then.
I'm gonna go step out. And she's just like starts to walk away to where it's a little bit more secluded, away from like other people.
I'll go check the
Yeah,
candy store.
this where like you'd have to either pick a direction, south, north, east, or west. Like which way are you going?
She's gonna go ahead and go north.
Okay. Does anybody go with her or?
Fenrir's already heading in that direction.
Okay, so she's following you essentially.
I'm gonna check the candy store.
Oh,
That would
the
make sense.
front window's broken in.
Oh my god.
She's in a candy coma.
So you go off to the candy store. You arrive there, and there's like, you know, it's busy, but it's not like packed with people.
Totally broken into.
If I remember correctly, it was kind of like Kato inspired too.
Yeah,
So a lot of purples and golds and.
very much Wonka. Kato is this rope Wonka. I love
But
it.
it's obviously like a royal purple, not just purple.
So purple.
No, it's
when you go
royal
really-
purple.
royal
Yeah, but
purple.
back then, purple was always.
It's
royalty.
royal.
Technically, your hair, they would see you as royalty because it's purple.
Whoa! What a witch!
Oh my god.
In the north, I was a queen. In the south, they wanted to burn me. But you go in and you see like this gentleman, and he's kind of a dapper looking guy, clean white outfit with little Katie buttons going down the front, and he's got like, you know, like little bracelets and stuff. That, like he's like picking pieces of candy off and giving them to kids. And they're all like, "Yay!" And like there's kids off against the wall, and there's like those like little button candy, you know, on the sheets, and
Yeah.
they're sitting there like picking at it. And he's like, remember, you gotta pay for those. You can't just be eating for free.
This is really taking me back.
He just starts singing, who can make the sun rise? Frequently do.
The sugar man cat.
As long as you can pay, you can have a little bit. Take out your hands.
I would kind
Just
of
wash your hands, please.
walk.
It's like everything, like
touch the
opposite.
candy.
Yeah, it's all the opposites of the Candy Man from the movie. He's just absolutely like, I'm charging you. It's not free. Anybody ever wonder that? How come Charlie didn't go in and get candy?
Seriously.
God.
How do you get Charlie?
I'll go
He's
in.
just dumb.
Yeah. I go in there, just kind of like trying to readjust his clothes a bit so it's a little bit more presentable.
Oh, sir, how can I help you?
Hi, just looking for my daughter, Ona.
Oh,
Little snake
the
child.
regular Kato's friend.
Yeah.
can't say she stopped by today. If she did, I didn't see her. Have to head in and out probably.
Okay. Do you know where else she would have gone?
Mm,
I mean, she's your daughter. Horrible.
if not here, the only other place I could think kids would go is maybe the playgrounds or maybe the toy store. Maybe school where they're supposed to be. Well, he like checks the schedule. It is a Sunday.
And then one of the ladies was telling them they need to go to school.
You don't know their life.
Yeah, he told him to go to school.
Because I heard one of the ladies say,
Yeah, the lady said
Yeah.
it first, and then he just kind of followed with it.
Alright, I'll keep looking. Yeah. I don't know what else to do in there, so.
All right.
Is there a special candy?
With special candy that makes like the snap crackle pop.
Make a perception. Make a perception check.
Perception.
Just to get Oda's attention for like 1,000 years. One of those cats.
Like you ever see like one of those lizards that run across the water, like through the town. Natural 20. So your spider sense, you know, like you zoom in on like a piece of dust. You see everything.
What is that candy? What? The dust bunny.
Yeah, no. You notice that like there's like a little trail of ants that are going up into the peppermints rack. They're coming in and out.
Aww.
There's like kids who are like touching candy.
Every time he says something, like, in our spots, it's just like he has a little reaction when he sees us.
You notice that there's like a young like person at the register who's like thanking somebody for their for their business. They take their gold, they put it in the register, and they seem to like slip a couple in their pocket. They're looking around like. And you notice that the guy who works there, the guy you're talking to, his name badge says Jojo Joe. That's really what I wrote. Jojo. What's his first name?
Mo.
Joe. What's his last name? Joe. Does he have a middle name? Joe.
This is your chance to introduce Mojo Jojo.
Basically.
No, it's too late. It's Jojo
No.
Joe. It's Jojo Joe. It's too late.
It's Mojo Jojo.
Mojo Jojo.
Is that your name?
Jojo.
No, that's what people like to call me. My real name is Mojo.
Put that back in there. Anyways. I spot all these things.
But like when you kind of like turn your attention from being in the store, you come outside and you notice that there's like a platoon of guards heading towards like the east gate. East gate? Yeah, they're like kind of marching off in that direction. And amongst them, you can see like there's like some kids like talking to them and they're like asking them questions. The guards are kind of laughing along as they like they seem to be just the kids are asking things like how long did it take you to get here? How long did it take you to get your armor? How long did you actually have to fight? Have you ever killed anybody? And it's just like kind of like following them out as they're all kind of like trying to leave the town.
Doesn't look like they're in a rush or anything.
It just seemed like they might just be dismissed for the day, or they're just marching off in that direction.
Kind of go up to them really quick. Excuse me. They're soldiers, right?
Uh-huh.
Soldier. But I knew you were gonna say something.
Mr. Soldier Guy person, sir.
I don't know these fuckers' names.
Well, I like
Jojo. By chance, can you help me out here? I'm trying to find my daughter. Name's Ona.
There's a lot of kids on the eastern side. They got the playgrounds there near the inner gate.
Okay, I'll have to check that out then. Thanks.
No problem.
How's Lord Bloodscream?
He's off in this direction. He has a tent pitched up, and we're getting ourselves set up out there. Making sure to run perimeters, set up schedules, look for any abnormalities in people's schedules, see how they operate in a normal day. Standard. Did you have a meeting with him?
No, I'm just wondering where the bastard was. I'll start heading in the direction that the kids would be at.
The guy's like eyes widen, like, the fuck?
I'll send him a gift of X-Lax. Command word, diarrhea. He's just having like an important meeting and everything. Mr. Sway, profusely. Sir, are you alright? I'm fine.
So as you're kind of like pushing off in that direction, there's a couple of kids that kind of like break off and they follow you, and they're just like, "You're Wolf Voice. You're the Wolf Voice guy.
What?
You're the Wolf Voice guy."
Oh no.
Oh no!
And they basically start barking at you and making weird like wolf noises. And they're like, they're going, "My favorite part is when you're like, oh." All you
So much
just to get
happened.
the whole night's getting pieced together little by little.
Just for him.
These are little kids, right?
Yeah.
Actually, maybe you guys can help me out here. By any chance, have you seen Ona?
Ona?
Yeah.
Oh, she's at the Eastern Gate.
Okay, exactly where I was.
She went over there with the little wolf guy. Or he's a fox. And they like start showing each other. No, he's a wolf. I did a whole diorama on foxes. That's a fucking fox.
Oh god. I can't believe you brought that meme in here. Oh my god.
It's one of my favorites.
Oh.
I did a whole diorama with a fucking turtle.
Oh.
You know, it's easy to do like regular people NPCs because all you have to do is reference like common shit. Like, that's what the normal people would be talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Also, I have you down as Wolf Voice, singer of the Xenago.
Oh god.
I hope there's not already any.
You're Icky Fang.
Okay.
You're
far.
Icky Fen.
Alright. Thank you. Pull up 10 gold for them. Thank you.
They like
Don't
take
give it
it
up.
and they're just like one kid is like, "No, it's mine. No, he gave it to me. No." And then like, sorry, go
It's
back.
Jerry!
like a bit of your beast comes out and they're like, "What? It's the beast guy!" And instead of leaving you alone, they follow you.
What is with me and kids?
So as you guys reach the northern gate, you see that there is another suit of guards or soldiers there now, and they seem to kind of be mingling with some of the guards working there, and they're getting associated with the walls and the perimeter and some of the weaponry that's up there. If you were to go beyond the gates, you can see that there's like chairs and tables just kind of shattered and laying about, and there's people like just kind of cleaning it up, throwing it in the back of a wagon. You hear this one guy saying, "When I finally fucking did this, I swear to God."
Zoe just like slowly turns away and walks towards the east gate now. No, we're not going.
It goes that way.
Goes where?
He's both.
You both go?
She turns away and goes to the east side now,
Okay.
and he goes towards them.
Okay.
Man, why shit in my helmet?
There was a lot of drinking left.
I don't know why that was the first thought that went through my head.
Like, dude, I can't use it anymore.
You cracked it in half. How?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
so you kind of go over there. They're like piled all this stuff, and you notice that like there's just like all sorts of shit that people might have handed you. There's like food items, watermelons that you threw.
Why would they do this to me?
Like some of them like they see you and they start like going over to like what looks to be like the leader, like the head of the northern gate, and he's like adorned in like a bunch of leathers and little like vignettes and stuff that kind of show his rankings. And you realize he's a gnome, and he like they all go to him, and he's standing there, and he looks right at you. You did this! Don't give me that look! I don't care if you drank an entire pint all on your own. You see what you did? It's a complete fucking mess. Now everybody who comes from the northern side is gonna be all the elven people. They're gonna see how much of a fucking fuck we are.
Like he like kneels down as far as he can to get at his level.
Oh, yeah, come here. Come here.
Well, I mean,
Come here.
I failed
Come here.
to think of
Come here. Come here. And he like beckons you to get closer.
Uh-huh.
He slaps you. Behave!
That's,
Like some of the other guys are like,
that's a lot of audacity from someone who's in kneecap breaking distance.
we ain't even here.
Goblin shows up. He like pops out on the toilets. You're not even there. Go back in.
Then you go to kick the snow, he splits in half. It's Ben.
I know. That is true.
Fenrir like stands up a little bit. You probably weigh about 10 the weight.
Into the sky. Towards the sun.
So he's like kind of going about, and he says,
The fucking sun.
"You're gonna do us a favor. Help us clean all this shit up, and I won't report it to Kato, so we can put you in some sort of confinement. You people are fucking nuts."
I planned on coming out here to help regardless of you asking.
This one guy standing in the corner looking at you.
Pulls out spear, hands it to him. Hold this.
No, I don't wanna.
Just come on. I gotta go help clean up. Here, hold this. Here.
Ah!
It just starts burying itself to the ground. From how heavy it is.
So you go about and you start helping him. Well, that's going on. You guys are over at the Eastern Gate. Edward, you're probably already there, maybe looking around, and Zoe kind of shows up next to you.
Oh no!
At this
Eris.
point, like, the kids that were following you, they've dispersed. Notice that you don't talk to them much, or you kind of dismiss them pretty easily.
I get it, but I need to do this, okay?
They're, like, walking away from you.
Get off my way.
Wolf boys!
Fenrir at the
He
north
just like
gate.
giggles.
I just realized something funny. Just Fenrir at the north gate. It's just like he picks it up and like he sees how far away from the wagon he is, and he just
There's, like, this, like, one, like, short, like, kind of funky kid, and, like, he's, like, walking by you, and he's, like, kind of staring. You're the fox lady. Sake girl!
oh my god!
Oh, Zoe just blushes.
They're all, like, laughing, they're, like, one of them's going, look, look, look.
Zoe's just like dark red right now. No. And she just like walks off to look for Eris.
Hey, Sake girl. And what you guys can see, like, out on the eastern side,
Shut
Kind of
up,
like-
boy.
lined up on either side of the
Wolf
road,
voice, apparently.
on either side of the road that leads out of the east gate, you have a bunch of like soldiers kind of like stationed, and they have like their tents pitched up. Some of them are eating in these larger ones, and they're kind of enjoying their leisure time.
Start burning the tents.
So the further out you go, you can see like there's these like more prominent ones that kind of have like more decorations and the sigils of the Bloodscream House. You kind of assume that to be
Yeah.
the main tent. And what you notice is that Ona is like kind of sneaking around it, and she has her head like pressed to the side, and Eris is like just underneath her.
Zoe's gonna
Wait,
like,
is it me or Zoe?
Both of you are there.
both of us. Zoe's gonna stop and she's just gonna sigh.
From your perspective, they're about like 100 feet from where you are.
What the fuck are they doing? Zoe's gonna whistle.
Eris like ears perk up.
And she's just like standing there with her arms crossed.
Good,
and
good
she's like,
whistle. Good whistle.
And all you see Eris do is just kind of go.
She like points right at him and just points at right beside her.
Goes up on Ona's leg. You kind of go like that. Ona looks down, looks towards you.
She's glaring. I'm pretty sure they're trying to listen in on their conversation that they're not supposed to because
Start
we'll get
walking
in
over
trouble. Oh no.
A random chair lands next to the thing.
Like a couple of soldiers like kind of walk by you guys. They seem to notice you, but like they're the kind of guys that like whatever this is, I don't want to fucking know. So they like just kind of continue on, and I was just like, they're in there talking about the initiative, about school and everything. Not missing. You guys been sleeping, and you ever like cover up? It's so gross. Go on the road. You hear what they're calling me? Or there's a hole. Why would there be a hole in the ground?
Don't worry about
Oh.
it.
But Zoe just like grabs Eric by the scruff of his neck.
I wasn't even doing anything bad. I was just hanging out with Owen like you told me to.
This isn't what I meant.
We're not in trouble. We're not doing anything bad.
Yes.
We're just listening to our environment.
Okay. Just shut that. I'm gonna kneel down for a minute. First off, it's really fucking dangerous what you're doing. Don't know how they'll react.
Why is it dangerous? What's he gonna do? Try to kill us? He can't do that.
He probably will.
At this point, I don't know. What did you hear?
And she's looking at Eric.
She like kind of looks around and everybody roll a stealth check.
Does anyone have pass without trace?
So actually a spell.
Feeling it would be. Give me a second.
15.
No, I can roll.
It was PAS.
Oh.
Pass.
Oh. Sorry, sir.
We might have something.
Oh!
Yeah, we might have something.
Yep, no, give me a second. Because technically we had a
Yeah, you have
long
long
rest, so I can remove. It's a spell, right?
Yes.
So
That's
I
a
can
damn place.
just remove this one. I don't even use that one. Why is it even in my spell? That one, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Are you changing spells right now?
Yeah, I can. Because we slept
Long rest?
and I haven't done
Yeah.
anything. Alright, so, wait.
I'm gonna change my spells too.
Wait.
I'm gonna change my
So-
spell. Well, I'm a warlock.
Oh! Sweet! So, yeah, no, I'm casting Pass Without a Trace.
So that just puts you all in stealth, right?
Yep.
As you guys all kind of like vanish, you
And
notice.
she's just crossing her arms, glaring a bit. Just be glad that I'm doing this.
Oh, Miriam.
What the fuck is that?
My God.
The fact that you did. So as you kind of like pass the trace and you guys kind of start to kind of move between like the tents, you notice, just behind you guys that there's like this very tall, maybe like 6'8" dragonborn in like full plated armor who kind of like steps out of one of the tents nearby and crosses over towards the main one, and he's like taking off his helm and he kind of like looks off in your direction and he kind of like focuses in and stops and just kind of continues on.
Somebody just like shivers.
Golden dragonborn, sorry.
Mm.
Oh.
So we shine.
Shit.
No, it's to be shiny.
I know.
Ona kind of pulling you guys towards like the side. She's just like, okay, so you've been talking about like the journey here at first and how negated the fact that all the magic that we have in the capital, we can't just like get his whole army here. So he seemed really annoyed about that, especially while he was having his breakfast. Huh?
Fucking entered.
But anyways, like they started talking about what they're going to be establishing here and how they want to maintain and ensure that the initiative can't just operate whenever they want. So one of the things that they talked about was setting up some sort of like magical perimeter, something to stop
us from like teleporting in and out. Probably what they were using at the Capitol.
Right.
We also talked about Salami being here and operating under like night security.
Why did I hear salami?
It would sound a lot like Salami.
Didn't you say that last week?
I swear she did. Repeats this.
So not only are there blood screaming
There's also
troops,
vampires providing night security.
there are vampires providing night security. Sandy will fit right in.
However, me and the vampires are on good terms, though.
She's just always like doing one of these, like
I can.
I can't punch you. Why not? It would be perfect. I'd have to take you as my mate. It's the only
Sandy
way.
just starts like holding her head and her hair, and starting to
I'd be
fucking.
breaking the sacred laws of the Capitol. I cannot bite anyone unless it's my lover.
No one will have to know, make me yours.
But I'm a monster.
That
Oh
arrangement would be
my God.
crazy. Anyways,
Then the werewolf voice.
but yeah, she tells you
No,
guys
Sandy.
about the new security stuff that they have going on, and she goes on to tell you that they're also planning on taking back Desperado. They're fully aware that it's empty.
They are aware that there's literally roaming zombies, devils.
Skinwalker.
They mentioned something about that.
The skinwalkers are all.
You remember
You
the
just
order?
hear Fenrir in the distance.
Nada!
You remember Durotan and the other orcs?
Yeah.
Remember? That's how I found you guys. They're not too far from Desperado. And apparently they've been making pushes over there to clear Desperado. If anything, he might be inheriting it. Bloodstream still plans to take his part. Sounds like he just really wants to take over land. Doesn't say it directly. Seems to imply it.
Oh.
He's also here with a few other people. I'm not entirely sure who they are.
You know what they look like?
There's like an elven guy. Not too sure what his name is. I don't need to know where he's from. And then there's another like guy like in full armor. He's like a dragonborn, and he's just part of the Golden Dragon family. That's what she called it. Remember?
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm just now piecing together who's involved in this.
you did get noticed on that though.
What?
That golden dragonborn. You looked right at me. You shouldn't stay here.
Me and Eris were doing such a good job before you guys showed up. God, you have to trust me every once in a while.
Oh no. We do trust you, but sometimes you might get yourself into a situation we can't save you from. Because we couldn't find you.
I know. Oh, you told us. And they didn't know we were there the whole time. I'm just saying. I'm gonna live my life. So like she kind of like starts to kind of walk off, and Eris like pulls off you.
She just grips Eris's scruff. Don't you dare.
I like go by myself sometimes.
No more danger. I don't know if you do.
I'll make sure she doesn't go anywhere dangerous.
Remember, you have that side of yours that you can use.
Okay.
Just don't do it out in public, please, where there's more people, because that I don't want to explain to them why you can turn from a little tiny, adorable fox to what the hell that was again. Okay?
Okay.
She lets him go.
You really wrong that for Ona. And Ona continues off towards the gate, not even looking back.
She has their daughter.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're proud of her or you're
A little
disappointed
bit.
or
I'll say a little bit. I'll be right back. So I'm just gonna go toward the tent.
Yay.
you weren't expecting that, were you?
No, it's all good.
I light the tent on fire.
Zoe just like walks up to you. I'm not leaving without you. I'm sorry.
Cast the fucking stun.
I do have that available right now.
We'll just blow them up.
Oh my god.
Meteor swarm.
God. That'd be insane if I could do that. If only you were a level 11.
So you approach the
A
tent,
warlock.
and naturally there's some soldiers there that kind of like stop you. And inside you can see that there's like a large war table set up with maybe like this like draped like bed kind of in the back. And you can see that Bloodscream is standing at the table, and to his right you see that there is a Dragonborn. And to the left you can see that there is an elven person. They're kind of tall, and you do remember them from back when the whole debacle happened with LeFay's family. He was actually part of the entire regiment of the army there.
Attacking the city?
No, he's one of the people who retook the city.
Okay.
But you just don't remember his name.
Okay.
But Bloodscream sees you, and he says, "Good morning. I see you're functioning.
Why wouldn't I be?
Been hearing rumors about you and your friends in the downtown. Enjoying yourselves a little too much.
Well, people need some entertainment sometimes.
I suppose so. Join us, actually."
Guys, look at the guards like blocking us.
Zoe just shakes her head at him.
Oh, you left,
Yeah.
right?
No,
Or she
she
followed.
followed
Oh, she
him.
followed?
Yeah.
If you don't mind, brought a friend with me.
Yeah, you know, he looks at her and he's just one of your members. This is Zoe, correct?
Correct.
Good morning to you as well. I hear you also enjoyed yourself.
It's been a while. The last time that I actually got to do this was years ago at the village I used to be in.
I don't have much time these days to enjoy parties like this. In fact, your own brother invites me to many gatherings, and I think the only other thing I have scheduled is his wedding. As we keep getting reminded.
Isn't that like a week now?
No, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So based on the intel I've gotten so far from everyone, the security here is actually much better than anticipated, which is good to know. We're going to make sure we double up the outside perimeter. We're setting ourselves up for comfort. There's also been a proposal that we're going to send up to Cato. We can expand the perimeter of the walls themselves and maybe house some of our men inside.
That would be better than staying out in tents.
Great. In the meantime, I should forewarn you. I don't want any funny business going on while I'm here. Let's make this an opportunity to start fresh. What do you think?
I'm willing to do it if you are. Depending on what it is you plan.
As of right now, wall expansion is a priority, and the security of the outer wall as well. Everything can always be made better. Another thing, I know that despite the orders that we made for you all, you have possession of some sort of ring to get in and out. And after some time in contemplation and discussion with some others here, we see it fit that you maintain these items, as long as you do not abuse them. Anything passed through Cato as an order shall also be passed through me, so I will also be aware of it.
In the ocean. Oh no, who did this?
Like the whole room would just incinerate you right on the spot.
Yeah, literally. Zoe just steps away.
Sleight of hand.
Nothing. Oh my god.
Oh, and it just hears you guys running and screaming. It's like the entire army's chasing you.
What did you do?
Tell them to activate the shield.
What are you talking about?
The tower's like,
That's a thing. We have it. We actually have that.
Didn't we break it?
No, it's still there. It's the tower.
That he was asleep in with the other three.
Yeah.
Which Zoe needs to see none of those.
I assume you're acquainted with my friends here. Then he refers to the Dragonborn and the Elven Man.
Do I actually know them in game?
I don't think you've met them like personally. Like they were characters that were kind of just there.
Okay.
Just there, just for decoration.
But the Elven Man, he kind of like steps up and he like bows slightly to you. And he's
Him I know, right?
Yes, he introduced him as Lucius Ginroy. And he's a cousin, a distant cousin of the Silver Saints. He's also the Lord Commander of the Elven Army. We're soon to arrive here with his brothers. They're going to be establishing a little further north, and they have a separate operation to take care of.
You guys do seem to be focusing a lot of troops here.
As soon as we figure out our comfortability and how many people we will actually need, then we will start distribution to other portions, other towns, and other locations. We still have more of the army marching through.
Oh, how about Desperado? Any word on that? I'm just looking at the table.
Like you see the map, and there's like a marker on there, and he looks to it and he says, based on the information that you and your people have gathered, we managed to put together a group to go and infiltrate. Take it over and maybe figure out what happened to the people. Otherwise, we focus on cleansing and we push forward.
I mean, I can already tell you what happened. They were taken.
Did you ever figure out where they were taken to?
No.
You can't do it all on your own.
Finner in the distance.
You got burned.
What was that?
Visual.
And then you have Zegos here of the Golden Dragon clan, or the Golden Dragon family.
Zegos.
Zegos.
So there's Xenagos and then there's Zegos.
All
Like
names
there's-
like similar eventually.
Just like there's Rorin and Rorik.
Oh yeah.
But Rorik is Edar's uncle.
And
Yeah,
the
I do
Dragonborn
believe
in particular, his eyes like turn to you.
I do believe I met someone from your family before, a year ago. She called herself the Golden Dragon.
It's the fact that he's like, of course she did.
Very helpful, but
Her name is Luna.
Luna?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
She calls herself the Golden Dragon all the time.
sounds like it.
She believes herself to be the successor. Even now, she seems to be even more obsessed with the thing. But it is good to meet you. Because I've heard of your name and your organization.
And Zoe's just like, she just smiled and looked like
I never
faintly.
caught your name.
Zoe,
Just meet you.
Zoe Nolani.
He like pulls out
I
his
never
daily
heard the last name. What was
Nolani.
Nolani.
Zoe just like places her hand like in his.
Because Blade Runner is my choice.
That's good to meet you.
it? Because
And his eyes seem to kind of like smolder.
Finner in the distance. There's a disturbance.
Yeah. Bloodstream is like, now that we're all acquainted and really good friends,
How about they?
My God!
I plan to make my trip through the town and get acquainted with the locals. Figured my
Oh,
impression
shit.
last night may have not been good, but I was exhausted.
Understandable, but better to start getting to know them.
Of course. You're welcome to join me if you'd like.
Some other things we have to prepare for. Any word from Godfrey at all?
None recent. Why?
No? Oh, I'm just asking.
The only word between me and Godfrey is that we've established ourselves here, and the return was a confirmation of this. That was all.
Insight check.
Sure. You know what?
I'm just curious if there's like more information anyway.
You know, that'll help you. Huh?
And it does work that way.
What?
You're assisting him, so that gives him advantage.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, I was gonna roll myself because I'm a plus 10 on insight. Did you not know
So you're assisting her.
that?
Yeah, but I said I was gonna roll the inside of the thing.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Do you want to roll inside also?
Sure.
Okay, we'll do that.
Natural 20.
Yeah, no, me. I rolled a 16. Jesus.
Tell me your
Tommy's
lies.
kind of still like
I
mesmerized
zoom in,
by.
check his eyes, I read his mind.
You do catch a slight like flinch in his face expression, kind of giving the tell that he might not be telling you the whole truth.
That's all it was?
That's all I'm willing to disclose. Excuse me. It's a much larger town than I expected. A lot of people. You should be proud of us. Something I haven't considered mentioning to either of you, or any of you. It doesn't take. It takes a lot of hard work to establish a town. You managed to do it within a few years.
1 year, really.
Oh my god!
Actually, about 5 of those buildings I helped build.
Amazing what you can do when you don't have contracts and capital work, paperwork to go through. He like puts on his helmet.
Just suggestion when you're meeting them out in the town. Have the helmet off. Makes you look more friendly.
He just like stares at you like, this isn't my first time.
So take it off.
You're like,
So we can get a headshot.
God.
Jesse.
Can't have anything serious right now.
It's
Jesse
like,
crashes off.
the one time Bloodstream is trying to be like somewhat genuine.
I
and
know.
chill. It's like,
No,
Like he's literally
get
gonna
it,
just
but
stab you.
it's also just like you'll look less intimidating to them.
either way.
I mean, he noticed that yesterday.
He's also riding up to the place, so to him maybe just having the.
So he looks like a war messenger. Got it.
Plus, I'm not telling him to have it off the entire time.
So yeah, he goes out
Just
there
now.
and eventually they bring some horses up to him and he climbs on, and he's followed by the other commanders and they head off into town. You guys follow with them?
Well, kind of have to since trying
We
to
have
catch
to
up with
go-
Ona.
yeah.
Yeah.
So with my assistants, how much have we got the cleaning done?
Find out.
We tripped the horse. So he's
Literally,
on.
just Zoe's just mesmerized still by that dragon board, as she's just walking with Edard.
The horse stands up and takes its hooves.
No!
Horse has got hands too, bitch.
Oh my god!
You see a horse with hands.
You listen here.
I think here's the
Either
thing for
we're
you.
stuck with horse with hands or the fucking sun.
Horse with hands.
So-
Throwing the sun.
Phew.
Child,
Hugh. Hey, Hugh.
your girlfriend's amazing.
I know.
I know.
He admitted it on live television.
He's not single.
Alright. So, the next day, you had spent the night under the care, or taking care of Ella. Having quickly moved to heal her, you managed to, like, kind of, stabilize her. And you took her over to the hospital wing where she was immediately admitted and placed onto one of the beds. In this time, she's been found asleep. And no one's bothered you or anything like that. They kind of let you do your thing. Hugh's having stopped by like a little bit before just to check in on you and apologize for what's going on. And
That's right, there's another few.
you had been asked, like, like what had happened and all that, and you gave him the best description of what you could.
Yeah.
But now she's kind of like laying there. She like slowly starts to wake up, and she sees you, and she's just like, did I fall off the building? I had one of those dreams I fell. What happened?
I think you drank a little too much.
She like
Yeah, maybe too much.
she's like kind of looking around. I don't feel too good.
A little hungover.
Turns to dust.
Get some food and some water and you'll feel good.
I mean, some of the nurses like kind of they notice and they like go off to get her something. She like sits up. She's looking around. She looks at you. She's just like, did I die?
You just drank too much.
Oh my god. I didn't do anything embarrassing, did I?
Fell asleep and then, wake up.
That's what dying.
Yeah, like she's like, that's what dying is. That's what that means.
Are you awake now?
I think so. I hope so. Unless death is a loophole of just some weird time with someone you're close to it in a weird hospital.
And that would explain a lot.
Wait, what?
That would explain a lot.
She's like, aren't you supposed to be working right now?
You're born for
She like kind of like tries to hide her face. And she blushes. The nurse bringing over like some like Jello or something.
Oh look, it looks like boxers.
Skeleton. Yeah, like she's kind of put off by it, seeing the jiggle on the table.
It's the chocolate pudding Jello.
Yeah, well, where have you put Boxy? Is he with you, or did you leave him in the room?
He left him, he was tied to the room.
Tied to the room.
Yeah, he was tied up too. Like literally, he had it tied on the opening. So it's just like he's just like tugging on it and just screeching to the knife. Yeah.
Oh,
What you doing?
she's just kind of like. So what do we do now? Okay.
But just give you anything, let the nurses know. And I'll be here.
She's like, kind of looking around. She's nodding her head, like, okay. She, like, lays back.
Just licks her face. It's Boxy. Oh god. Easter again. Sorry.
All right, so you leave her there, comfortable, and you head out.
Yeah.
All right. You head out to the hospital wing. The nurse is guaranteeing that they'll watch over her, and they'll send word if she has any requests or anything.
Alright.
It's noted that like you were like a caretaker on the paperwork, so
Oh.
we'll call you if we need anything. But you head out into the hallways and you see that there's like the normal troop of guards like patrolling and making their rounds. But you do see that Hughes is outside as well, kind of like waiting for you. And like he like steps up and he's just like, "She's okay."
I think she'll be fine. I think she's drank a little bit too much, but I'm not 100% sure what happened.
And he's like, "Okay, good." And he like grabs you by the scruff and he like pushes you off into the corner. And he's just like, why the fuck did you have a bottle of wine?
I was thirsty.
You're not supposed to have it.
I'll pay for the wine, it's fine.
What's the point? Where did you steal it from?
Mhm.
Doesn't mean I didn't.
And he's just like, she got sick somehow. We need to figure out how this happened. I know that you wouldn't deliberately hurt her.
Oh.
And you're sure you didn't bring it from the Capitol?
No, I got it
I
from the
thought they were
kitchen.
at the Capitol.
Hmm?
I thought they were at the Capitol.
But he said that, at first he said that he didn't get it from the Capitol. But now he's admitting that he did.
Yeah, I got it from the kitchen.
What time was it when you snatched it? Do you remember?
Like 7, 8 o'clock, give or take.
Was she supposed to be working?
No, I was finished all my jobs for the day.
I could have sworn I had you down for another 2 hours.
No, I was finished.
Make sure that you recover that time today, okay?
Yes, sir.
If you remember anything else, we're gonna come talk to you. So just be ready for that.
I will say I even felt a little sick drinking that wine. The bottle should still be on the roof.
We managed to recover the bottle. We're gonna go ahead and investigate that as well. See exactly what they might have used and whatever else we can find out.
Already. Did not taste good.
He like pulls out like this list, looks it over, and is just like, I have you on outdoor duty. I hope you're ready.
Okay.
He's putting you out in the
Sun! The fucking sun!
Yeah, luckily it's a nice cool day today. It's not hot, even though the sun's out.
until Zoe.
It's a nice day.
Zoe.
Zoe cast its stun all the way from the
But,
base to the castle.
You head out there, you know, maybe you got yourself geared up and ready. And when you head outside, you're in the garden areas. You go to the booths and you're just kind of looking at them, you know. And you start to get to work.
Okay.
It's while you're working and kind of getting to like the third stall that you hear like a flushing noise coming from one of the stalls next to you. Followed by like a scuffle of sounds as if somebody's like falling down. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Fall over me!
Weird.
Hi!
I will not investigate.
You hear like the door open. Oh, I'm gonna have to ask Godfrey for a bath. And you do recognize it to be Goblin's voice. And you can hear like the squishy patter of their shoes.
Do they actually transport themselves by toilet?
Thanks for the idea.
Oh no.
Oh. I gotta figure out how to perfect this shit. It's disgusting. Oh, hey, you! Hi! And sure enough, Goblin's covered in all sorts of, like, liquids and
Oh.
such. You wouldn't happen to have a shower, do you? We're trying to perfect toilet travel.
Make sure you lay on hands. Kato. A lot.
I will keep that.
Dysentery.
Well, actually, I'm actually here to see you.
To get through that.
Like, there's no real time to explain it. I can just say it's magical bullshit.
I'm gonna say it's like a half inch in 5 inches diameter. Your head is like at least 20.
Do me a favor, don't tell anybody about this. And second, only Godfrey knows about this little entrance that we have going on here, okay? Well,
Okay.
actually, I'm here to see you.
Why?
Like, Goblin reaches into their coat, and you can hear some mushing around, and then he pulls out what looks like a scroll. Oh, there's a job that we need you to get taken care of. Something special. Can help all of us.
What's the payment?
Well, we haven't really figured that out yet. We figure that
since you're part of the Dungeon Initiative, you have such a good heart, and you're a great hero, and everybody loves you. So anything you do for free is gonna be better than money.
See, I'm currently not with the initiative, meaning I'm a mercenary while I work here. So,
What's an initiative? Always an initiative, buddy.
hey, I gotta live too. I'm not getting paid by the initiative. I'm on pension.
Clearly coming from the person who left the initiative.
Goblin like rolls their eyes and they're just like,
Buddy, I'm trying to get you out of the capital. I like immediately thought of you. Me and Kato both thought of you and said, oh, this would be a great way to get you out of the capital. And on an assignment where you can probably crush something.
What's the job?
There's a sacred grove about southeast of the capital. I heard you're a blacksmith.
I am.
Now we need you to go over there, kill everything inside, purge the place, and reclaim it. It's supposed to be some magical place to channel gods and all that shit. Should be good.
Can I get to keep whatever I find there?
Yeah. I get to look at it first.
I get to keep whatever I find in there?
I get to look at it first and decide what I keep first, then you can have the other half.
Well, if I'm doing all the work, I should get first dibs.
Alright, how about I pick one and then you pick one?
I guess.
Alright, deal.
and he holds out a hand.
I will not shake your hand.
Understandable. I'm pretty fucking filthy right now. I wonder if Kato will like that. No, I'm gonna
Lay
take a
on
shower.
hands. Get it ready.
I'm gonna take a shower for sure. I feel like that's something normal to do in society. You're covered in, I don't know what.
Just gonna. I was kind of like grabbed a piece of paper from him, like with my paint, like just pinch it as I'm holding it. I'm like, I'm just gonna go.
And I'll send
Oh,
you a
yeah.
message with more details on what's on that paper, okay?
Okay.
But
Get covered paper, holding it.
yeah, I got Goblin like kind of looking at the toilet, like,
I don't think I'm ready to do that again. Just shut up, I'll be right back.
and like waddles off towards the initiative's like little homeroom at the Capitol.
Uses a cleaner toilet.
Slightly cleaned it when I just cleaned it dirty again.
You, I thought you cleaned this one. I did. Everywhere.
Goblin hands on the fucking Clearly
You roll a D100.
Clearly how it works. They feel like a tornado. And just...
Oh god.
There's no way he doesn't get
V100s are the
No, I gotta pull up my character sheet. We are rolling a 51.
Nice. All right. So with this new order in hand, we're going to go ahead and let you get back to work and take a 15-minute break here.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. We'll be right back. Oh man,
oh sorry.
disgusting.
Yeah.
What's worse, Goblin or you? Camera moved.
You move.
The camera.
Oh hey, it's on.
There you go. You're kind of headed back, and where would you go for your lunch? If you take
Probably
it
the
anyway.
cafeteria.
Huh?
Probably the cafeteria.
All right. So you head over there, and you're kind of like you go over, you gather your plate, you get some food from the side tables, and you go and you situate yourself in the great hall. And there's definitely other people, other soldiers or other people who work within the castle seated there, enjoying their breaks. And you notice that Godfrey like comes out of the like his office, his room, and he like looks over at you, and he just kind of like waves you over.
I guess I go over to him.
He's just like, hey, did you see Goblin today?
I did.
Alright, perfect. And like he like pushes you into his room. What are you doing? He like kind of like closes the door behind you guys, locks it, looks around, and he's just like stops for a moment. He just looks at you and he goes, I'm actually so sorry. I realized you're on your lunch.
That's fine.
Oh, okay, cool. He like goes over to like his desk table and he like starts looking around, and he finds like what looks like a like a quill, and he starts writing on a piece of parchment, and he takes that and he tosses it up, and it vanishes.
Yeah.
And he looks at you and he says, all right, so basically there is a grove not too far from here that Cassandra's been putting a lot of interest in, and from what I understand, you're some kind of a blacksmith, right?
Yeah.
So, what they say about this place is it's been taken over by dark entities, and if it follows or tracks anything close to the thing that you and my brother have been investigating, it could be another step forward to cleansing Tierra Promessa of this evil that's creeping into our world. So the Grove, there is a forge that is believed to be connected with other groves. And this connection is supposed to be sacred to the gods. And those who are able to travel between it, well, based on what I understand about you, he just kind of stares at you.
One eye's looking at him, the other eye.
He's looking at you.
From what I'm understanding.
Come on.
No, you meant Hugh's eyes are like,
Yeah.
yeah. He's like, am I talking to Boxy right now, or am I talking to you?
I was Boxy. I would eat you already.
My God.
I don't think Boxy would eat me. It's ridiculous. We've become homies.
Yay, skirt.
But he's like kind of looking at you like, you see where I'm going with this?
You want me to go to this grove, kill everything, and then come back?
In short, yes. I'm pretty sure that's Goblin's words, aren't they?
Essentially, yeah.
Well, essentially, that's the basics of it. But I'm going to be sending you with a friend to make sure that you're good. And the best part is, she'll be arriving shortly. I just sent her a letter just to ensure that you have somebody with you, just in case you take a couple of more hits than you need. Cassandra? You've probably seen her.
Oh, because she's coming with me.
Yes. I assigned her
Isn't she
based on...
the one from my trial?
Yes. Red hair, dark complexion.
Okay, okay.
Are you okay?
It sounds like he was just.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
Well, she understands a lot about the Grove and the other locations, and she has suspicions that there's some in the north, which also might mean that our cultures and families might all be interconnected with things in the Feywild. It's worth checking and it's worth investigating, and I'm putting you in charge of it. Hoping you come
you
back.
sure that's a good idea?
I don't know, Hugh. Are you going to take off again and do something stupid?
I mean, if I have a good reason to. I'm not gonna lie.
He like puts his hands on your shoulder and he's just like, Hugh, I'm putting a lot of faith in you to get this done within a week before my wedding, which is a week after. I want you in one piece for this, okay? All my friends are going to be there. All the family's going to be there.
He said it.
Oh my God.
And
Stop.
as long as
I
you...
put my hand on his knee. You a friend?
Damn.
I like to think we're friends. I mean, you could just go back to scrubbing toilets.
I mean, I'll do this. Just because I'm interested in the loot.
I need y'all to shut up. So, he looks at you and he's excited and he says, Hugh, the opportunity we have here is not just for you to prove yourself, but it gives me an opportunity to prove to everyone else that you're... Y'all gotta stop.
Everyone chill.
See, I'm behaving. I'm actually behaving.
No, you're not, because I look at your face and it's enough.
Joe, control
Okay. It would help me at least change the perspective that people have of you. You're supposed to be part of a more respected organization, and I still have faith that you can be a great hero. Someone that the people rally behind. I don't want you scrubbing toilets for the rest of your life just because it's capital punishment.
It beats death.
It does beat death. And Bloodstream would probably have a good time at yours.
Yeah, if he could.
Well, he's not our
I've seen
problem
his
right now, and
little hand.
he's not our problem right now, and neither are our plans. Hughes already knows about this, so he's already frustrated trying to find a replacement for the rest of the afternoon. There's plenty of people to go clean toilets. It's ridiculous. He could do it himself, actually. But you, Hugh, I think you're better than that, don't you think?
I know better than that.
All right, perfect. We'll just make sure you have some provisions set up. There's a location not too far from the Grove where you're going to be meeting with a couple of accomplices. People, some muscle to help you along the way. All right, and he like kind of like points towards the door, and he's like, "If there's nothing else, I'll leave you to your lunch."
All right, thanks.
So
I go back to my life.
as you like swing open the door, you see that Cassandra is standing there looking at you.
I
And
look up at her.
and she like next to her, you see like there's a large bag, and she's just kind of staring at you. Her hair's tied back, and she seems to be wearing like adventure gear, like kind of like not her normal attire, like a dress or anything. She's kind of wearing like rags, and she's just like, "I need you to change real quick, and we're gonna head out soon."
What am I changing into?
She like hands you a smaller bag, and when you look inside, it's similar to her. It's just this like light and dark brown outfit made of cloth.
No.
I don't need you to sound like a bunch of dangling keys going down the road,
That's fine.
please.
Clank, here comes the tank.
See, it's not just us. So you can refuse it, if you'd like, but she like shoves it in front of you and she says, "Meet me in the northern gate, or meet me in the southern gate, okay?" Okay. So she leaves you to it. Is there anything else you'd like to do after you're readied up? All right. So you go to your room first.
Yeah, I go to my room, get my what I think I need, and then I just start making my way to the south gate.
As you kind of like you're about to head out of your room, you hear like a, and you realize Boxy's still tied to the bedpost.
Take him
You.
with you.
Hugh, are you looking at him?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Boxy with me.
Make a wisdom save.
What?
No.
Or yeah.
What's with all this wisdom saves on you?
This
13.
Perfect. You kind of have like this like sudden like migraine that goes through your head, and then you suddenly hear like Boxy going.
Don't leave me!
In your head.
It's a psionic mimic. Oh God.
Don't leave me.
Do we count the wolves as kids?
Sure. I think Queenie would be one in a way.
Not gonna lie, I picture a whole arc for Boxy one day.
7.
Like eventually developing into like this intelligent.
3 wolves.
Queenie,
Yeah.
Foxy,
Okay, I
Otis,
just grab
Bravery.
rocks and I stick them in my pocket.
So if you want
He's in the jar, remember? The floating jar?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I put the jar in my pocket.
It's a big ass jar,
The
dude.
girl from the
I
pirate.
put that jar in my hand.
Oh, the little.
I like the whole thing in my hand.
Yeah. I gotta check up on her.
Okay, we're
actually.
just gonna go back.
Alright, so he takes Boxy. As you kind of head out, Hughes is there, and you can see that he's holding like the cleaning supplies. And he's just looking at you like, managed to do it again, huh?
Bye.
Ah, bitch.
I'll be sure to check in on your friend once in a while. Make sure she's alright. And he like kind of turns off and walks away.
I will do my best.
Alright. So you head on out? Or what are you doing?
Yep. Make my way to the south gate.
Alright. So you head out into the city. Kind of a busy day. As the the sun kind of like reaches the middle of the day, the people out and about, doing their thing. You eventually find yourself at the southern gate of the capital, and Cassandra's there with a pair of horses, and they're like draped in equipment and other supplies that you guys might need. And she says, it'll be about a day's travel to get to our friends that the king has hired. Let's try to be on our best behavior.
I will try. I can't promise, but I will try.
I insisted on doing this on my own, but Godfrey insisted even further, and even commanded, that you were the right man for this job. So, if you die, you're only proving him wrong.
It takes a lot more to kill me than you think.
Sorry, I just watched that fucking movie the other day, and that sounded so close to that line.
What movie is that?
Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. It'll take a lot more than killing me to kill me. Shut up.
The greatest movie appeared on Amazon the other day. The Beekeeper.
Oh, I missed that movie.
All right. So, do you need any help getting on the horse, by the way?
Yeah.
Get him a pony.
Yeah, they bring over a stool and a helping hand.
The donkey.
They can technically just go with a goat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because the goat will keep up with a fucking horse, guys. Yeah.
Okay, well,
I'm not gonna give you a hard time like hopping up on the horse, but like she does get you a horse specifically, and I did think pony, but I thought, what would Cassandra do?
Get him a
Get
pony.
a pony. No, get him a mule.
Actually, no. Knowing Cassandra, she'll go for the fastest. Yeah, so
She's not necessarily being petty with him. It's just we're getting horses.
A stone wheel rolls them
She
along.
gives him the slowest horse and she gets the faster one.
No, she's not. Again, she's
She's
not.
riding
She's not
a
being petty
unicorn.
like in that sense. She's just being
Hey,
straightforward.
just
Like
because I
I'm
killed
better
one
than you.
horse doesn't mean I'm a bad guy.
All right. So you ride off away from the capital, headed towards the Gurkha forest on the southern side, and you realize that like this is the furthest south you've been now. I'll send you a photo of the map and kind of like which way you guys are headed and all that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So just so everybody knows, out of game, make a character that's about the same level as you are right now as a random hired adventurer for his quest.
Time to make a thief.
I already have one.
And if you guys
Oh,
know
there you go,
anybody
one.
who is interested in actually playing at this table, they can join us to get a feel for it, and we get a feel for it.
I got someone, but I'm not sure they'll be wanting to be permanent.
They can come and show up for at least like those sessions. Let them know it'll be at least 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But we're trying to make those quick, concise, and it'll feel like.
We can get her finished today.
All right.
What's the highest level we can go?
Aren't you guys level 16 right now?
You didn't
Yeah,
tell us the level.
no, we're
You didn't, we're 15. You didn't
Oh,
tell us
you
to
go
level
back.
up.
Well, you're still gonna be Hugh for that session. I
Yeah.
think.
So we were leveling up.
Yeah, you're gonna still be Hugh for this one.
I want to know like the character. I'm gonna be overpowered.
So you're gonna be yourself as your character when we do this adventure, and they're gonna play their characters as the companions you guys meet. Okay. And then
Yeah, I want to play Spatula.
you can still play Spatula. I'm gonna tell you, when we do Edard's story, which is him traveling to his home, you can play a character that either lives within his homeland, or just someone like a random traveler who came through. Whichever you want to do with that one. Fenrir is playing a guard, which will actually be easier to implement into the story. He's already there.
Okay.
I literally thought that we were all going as a group to your home.
It depends on how you guys want to do that.
I think Zoe was still gonna go because she was curious of your family.
Yeah, but then there's also Godfrey insisting only bring one person.
And then you insisted that Ona's your daughter and that Zoe's one person.
Yeah.
Godfrey countered it, remember?
And then he said, "Do whatever you want. Just don't do it here."
Just don't bring everybody.
In the whole town.
If you bring Zoe, I'll make it a character.
Okay. Yeah. We'll do
But
that.
that's in the sense of like, I want you guys to be able to like do your own thing for a little while.
Okay.
Obviously, these little side stories, they're important,
Yeah.
but not important to the core group because it starts to affect things going on around you guys.
We can make another character. I have another one in mind.
Okay. But with that in mind, we cut back to the initiative. At this point, it's midday. It's our little after midday. It's like 3-4 p.m. around there. At this point, you have finished with all the cleaning up maybe a few hours beforehand.
Okay.
What would you have gone to do after?
Kind of like looking around. First, I'm gonna walk back over and pick up my spear from out of the ground.
Yeah, the guy's hand was still like pinned under it for a good while before some other people came over and they were just like digging around it to get his hand out. And they're just like, what the? Like the one general guy like comes up, what's that thing made of?
Finnery looks at him.
Whoa.
Kind of like moves his hair up, and there's like a scar right here. I lost the horn on one of my previous transformations, and well, I took the horn and made a spear from it. And he like puts it in the sheath.
Your name is Fenrir, right?
Yeah.
Fenrir.
Rare.
Rare.
What's your name, little guy?
Don't call me little guy. I didn't even disrespect you yet. Why do you gotta treat me like that?
You
I
put
am
emphasis
Sir
on my last name.
Octavian!
Is it Fenrir?
No, you put emphasis on the last part of my name there.
Fucking trying.
Sorry.
Grammar ain't my
And
friend.
I didn't mean to be offensive there. I also have a smaller friend. He's a dwarf.
Northern Gate Commander. Keel Easwell.
Keel?
Octavius would have been better.
Okay.
I think he's saving Octavius for someone better.
He like kind of like
Probably.
looking at your spear. Can I touch it?
Go for it. Just hand it to him.
Takes it. I'm kidding.
Flips it.
I thought it'd be
Like-
funny, but I'm like, no. he's tough, but he ain't that tough. But like, he's like kind of like leaning on it, looking at it, inspecting it. Throw this at bad people.
Not towards
You don't say.
Not everyone's kitchen sink and everything else.
Wait, did I throw it at somebody's kitchen sink?
Might as well. You threw a lot of shit. This is like just what we can see.
I didn't realize I drank that much.
Maybe you shouldn't drink at all.
I mean,
The
I
distance
usually
here.
drink about 2 kegs worth by myself.
From the distance.
You know they're calling
I
you
always-
hippie fan?
Yeah, I hear that.
I heard it earlier while they were cleaning up and working. Some of them were having a good laugh about it.
Yeah, it's
I
because
told them to fucking stop that shit.
yeah, it's because I was naked on the main street throughout the initiative.
I feel like there's more to it.
Probably.
I prefer remember the other name. The one you earned for what you've been doing around here for all of us.
Huh?
Some of the people like to call you Fenrir, the Beast Warrior of the Northern Initiative.
Go.
Let's try to move away from names like Icky. Maybe double up your clothing. So if you strip off one layer, you have a whole other.
I'm actually working on the clothing part, and actually need to talk to Kato about that.
All these new soldiers brought in a bunch of new things. You know? He's kind of looking you over.
His name's Keel.
So it's actually spelled Kyle. Kyle.
Okay.
But he pronounced it Keel.
Okay. And it's Keel what?
Izul. Izull.
Okay.
We can open the door. Open the door.
Was that a thing for sound?
Not too much.
Or we would just be like, Joe is potting here.
I got
He did do something with the thermostat.
I got like
Oh,
a list.
it's 7:05.
Got a list so far of allies.
Okay, good.
So like the
Slightly.
We'll
Yeah.
go. We should do a night where we just go over all the NPCs. But I have a page that's just NPCs. But I need to do another one, so it's like an updated section of just people you guys have met and are like important to you guys.
currently the three major enemies of Fenrir is Arzon, Lord of the North, Lord of the East.
It's just that we don't know how it's gonna affect the forces.
So,
Can I consider June an ally?
remember, you're not officially a lord of the East yet. Or
Yeah, you
of
have
the-
to
No,
get
no.
that done.
I was gonna say well no the enemies are Arzon, Lord of the North. and
Oh,
Lord of the
okay.
East, yeah. Because I don't know their names.
Gotcha. Yeah. Here.
They're called dragons, okay?
Speaking of dragon.
Fenrir like looks at him. That's kind of a long title. Who started that one?
It's been kind of like floating around here and there, and they just called you Beast Warrior for a good while. And at first, there you were just Monster. Apparently, you fought all your friends at one point.
Yeah. Well, that part of me woke up and I couldn't control it at first.
Control it a little better nowadays.
I mean, from what it sounded like last night, I partied out in giant monster form out in the yeah.
Sounds like you need to train a little more. Maybe go out for a walk all by yourself.
Well, the other part is at least the initiative wasn't destroyed.
I mean, there is that. You could have started throwing it at the actual like buildings and such.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just surprised anybody gave you anything to throw.
From a distance, he is here from.
I was gonna say,
My leg.
you ever thought about
Throw me.
maybe being a soldier yourself?
Uh,
You'd look good in some of that armor. He's like pointing over, and you see the blood, the blood,
the blood.
the blood streams.
Jesus.
And like they got like this nice chrome looking armor with reds and like gold capes and such, and like nice swords, and we look like Chads right now.
Oh no.
He's just like, yeah.
I
So
don't
they
do
literally
armor.
have the whole like Chad face going on all of them.
I'm just driving it like
It makes me want to punch.
they're
all
doing one of
them.
those commercials, you know, like. Dun, dun,
Oh my God.
dun, 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 dun.
No.
Join the blood scream army tonight. Fight for democracy.
God, they're all just hell divers.
Every time they run up on like the prisoners, what up, blood? What up, blood?
Oh.
No, don't do
Fenrir's like,
We should have a small division of them that are like that.
that. They're just so into it.
oh.
It's a cult.
Oh no.
Hey, we haven't had a cult in a while.
Fenrir's like still like looking
been a
at
year.
them. I don't do armor very well. Feels weird.
Just saying, we can always try to find something that suits you.
Uh,
Would be ridiculous to see a giant creature with all like muscled up and a bunch of metal platings all over it.
that would be pretty wild.
The Smith could probably do something. I'm just fantasizing and thinking about some cool shit. Anyways, if you got nothing else to say to me, I got work to do.
Okay.
No more throwing shit in the town.
What she said. Good job, Lieutenant.
Oh,
And then he hands you a plunger. Go clean that toilet.
oh. People being in the tub. Oh.
Sticks the plunger right on that guy. He walks
Then
away.
that one down.
We're not
I
talking
don't
about
call
that
him
one.
Icky Fin, I call him Sticky Fin.
My
Oh
leg.
my god.
Fucking terrible.
Middle of the party. Cabbages, cabbages. My cabbages!
We're gonna run to one of those fans like foams at the mouth.
Oh. Finner just walks back into the gate. Thinking about it now, he's like, huh, still not gonna play it.
All right. And where were you heading after that?
Nothing I can think of currently that I would actually go to. Probably just to check on Jesse, because I didn't see him the other day.
All right. So as you head off in that direction, you notice that outside there are a couple of horses kind of tied to the gates, and there's some of the Bloodstream soldiers standing about. Most of the students seem to have like cleared the grounds, whereas you normally see them outside. Might not be as comfortable anymore, as you notice that the grounds are pretty clear, aside from a couple of people. You continue on to the back of the house.
Yeah.
So you do find Jesse there, and he's like kind of got like maybe a couple of scraps of metal here and there that he's just kind of looking over and counting, and seems to kind of be like taking some sort of record of everything that he's got. And he notices you, and he's just like, "Oh, hi, Fen. How was that party?"
Ugh, crazy from what I can remember.
I didn't really go. We spent time there for a little bit, and then once things got crazy and Bloodstream showed up, I figured it's a good time to leave.
You and Sandy?
Yeah.
Looks around. She's not lurking somewhere, is she?
No, she's inside.
Or there's no sun.
So that's why we don't keep
Shit! She knows!
That was awesome.
How's LeFay doing?
Well, I haven't really like checked on her today, to be honest with you. But I mean, everything's so lashed up and it's cold.
Okay.
Don't have any way of telling for sure, everything's okay. Just hope to keep it frozen is exactly what we needed.
I might be heading north soon. I'm not exactly sure when.
Okay.
You mind keeping an eye on everything again?
Sure. I mean, with all the extra security going around, I'm not sure what I can do about it.
Yeah, I noticed that. The guards always on the guards just started being on campus like this.
They're more so just here meeting Cato. I think Edard and the others got home.
Well, are the guards scaring the students?
I think they're just uncomfortable having, more adults around, so they're scary. I mean, a bunch of guys in metal armor, but they're friendly enough. They say hi to everybody. They got a smile. They're not trying to be intimidating. I would say like their generals are a little intimidating looking, but I think that's just part of the job.
Yeah, it's just I miss the noise that usually happens around here with everybody out front.
I don't. I get to focus more. This is all the scraps left from the last pod. Gotta figure out where to get some more supplies. Cato says he's got some stuff coming, but
Yeah, is Cato there?
yeah, he's inside. He's meeting with I think Bloodstream and the others.
Goes kaiju form, smashes building.
Sets it on, no, it goes kaiju form, just sets it on fire.
Like there's like first the fist comes through the ceiling, pulls out. Bloodstream's just looking out through the hole, and then just Fenrir's face. Show me what you got.
Just throws a fireball in his face.
Suddenly you can throw fireballs.
I don't know.
Yes.
Thank you.
Fenrir goes to Cato's office.
Okay. You head in, and You can see like some of the students hanging about in like the large living room area, and you know they're scattered around through like the kitchen. They seem to be like screwing around, maybe cooking or fucking around. You know, you can smell like bakery stuff going on, and maybe like the small scent of burning. That somebody's like, my toast. And you go to like head up the stairs. When you kind of look around the corner, you notice that in like the large mess hall, that Bloodstream is there with everybody else, sitting at like just the regular tables. And
Kato in there?
yeah, Kato's in there as well.
Fenrir's just kind of like, he walks in, not trying to draw attention to himself, but he like walks in and looks around for an open seat. Boy, just creepy.
The large, the golden dragon that's there,
Mhm.
they like are coming around the corner and they bump into you, and the tray like spills over them.
Wait, are we about the same height?
6'8".
He's 6'9". I'm 6'11". I'm taller than him.
Well, then
And yet Zoe still mesmerized.
he's just kind of looking at you and like,
Golden dragon.
sorry about that. I guess I'll have to go get something else to eat. He like reaches down and starts picking it up.
Oh. Are Zoe and Ed are near those two?
Yeah, you guys are close, and like Bloodstream might have done like one of these, like.
Zoe kind of like walks up to him. I have something that I can share with you.
As you're like trying to get his attention, like he's looking at Fen.
Right in front
of him.
Like,
What was your name?
Fenrir.
Initiative. Good to meet you.
Better right now. It's not often that I see golden dragonborns around here.
And Zigos.
Zigos?
The golden dragon.
Isn't that kind of redundant?
Narcissistic is the word that I look for. My family is very into
Okay.
Oh my god.
Are you guys from the old world?
somewhere between.
Yeah, I've seen a few of you guys around. In other words, we don't know.
He's like looking you over. You work out?
A lot, usually.
Maybe we can.
Zoe's just literally
Maybe we
reaching
can
into her
talk.
bag.
He looks at you. Show me the way.
She smiles and walks off with it. She's just gonna ignore what just happened right now. And Edward's just like,
Look how beat red he got.
Hilarious. I'm trying not to like fucking lose my shit absolutely at all.
DM win.
That was absolute like trying to keep composure without losing my fucking mind.
Join us, says Bloodstream. And at the table, you see there's a bunch of fruits and veggies, and there's some nice slices of meats and other, you know, nice little things.
A nice tray of ass.
Imported from the north.
Leans the spear against it, just shoves the
Yeah,
table one direction.
Kato's straight up talking about the ass on the table. He's just like, our friend Johnny actually made this, and he like passes them out to everybody. And Bloodstream's just like, I think I'll pass for now.
You sure?
oh my god, and then just like all of you are just like
Exploding in half and raw.
I'm so glad I'm not there right now.
No, you are.
Oh, she left
away
with the
with
dragon. You're not far away though. There's like, so like the
No,
room.
She just like moved over.
It's like maybe like
So you can
60
clearly
by
No, she
50.
can see this, and she hears it, and she's like, "Oh my fucking god!"
I haven't had one of these
It's not
in
a
so
very
long.
like it's like 60 by 50 foot, you know, with a bunch of like tables in there.
Yeah,
It
no,
looks,
Never,
it
like,
looks
looks
like,
at her.
like a
Yeah.
like
a dining hall.
yeah, a dining hall.
Yeah, no, Zoe's just literally like embarrassed by these dorks right now.
Your friend Johnny told me that one of those could probably bring somebody back to life.
Lucius is
Wait,
like,
what the fuck?
we're all sitting at the
Wait,
table together.
no,
You.
Oh my god.
Said something that could have made things so much easier during this last arc. He has the golden axe.
But we don't even even know if that's what it does fully
He
yet.
told
Johnny
me-
told him.
He told me what it does.
And I told you the last time to use it once.
When?
Outside of the game. I told you if you knew what it was, why didn't you use it?
Because I didn't want to waste it.
Well, if I would not be in the situation she's in right now.
But Zoe is like prepping a plan for herself and
Yeah, Zegos is just like,
Well-aged golden ass
apologies
in his
if I made
back.
you nervous.
It's alright. I actually haven't seen a dragonborn since I left the New World.
There's actually a lot of us. We're spread out these days. They migrate towards the old world and they kind of give in to their own selfish desires. As dragons are tend to be. I like gold as much as the next man. But I also like battle.
Fenrir Jeans, back of gold.
When they're interrogating him, they've tried everything. They're like, alright, only one thing left to do. They start pouring money down a drain. No! No!
Every dragonborn
Fenrir
from
just takes
100
one of
mile
the gold
radius.
coins and he's just like,
Every dragonborn from 100-mile radius starts closing on you.
Oh my
It's
god.
like the raptors in Jurassic Park.
not the tall grass. Stay on the tall grass.
They're taller than Fulgrim.
All you see are their eyes.
Terrible.
Dragon heads.
That'd be horrible. That'd be terrible. Like, God.
Oh, that reminded me of that Courage the Cowardly Dog movie. Not the movie, the episode of those
The worst part
snakes.
is, like, a raptor, when it's running through, you can't see it at first. It's, like, in the brush. But with a fucking dragonborn, you see their head coming.
It's just their head. They're just like,
That's horrible.
That's why you cue in the music of Adam Warlock when he's flying through space.
Oh, best scene in that movie.
Fenrir sits down and he just like grabs a few of the things and eats and looks at Kato.
One of those. And Bloodstream's just like, nice of you to join us, Fenrir. Just enjoying the evening. Got acquainted with the town. The Night Knockers. We were just discussing them, and I believe that if they are as upstanding as they are, they should be a sort of heroes for hire. So, Kato here was just discussing starting a little establishment for them.
I think that'd be nice for him.
I mean, in a way, they're already sort of like a branch off from the initiative now, so.
That's why we have to
Not
make
that
sure
far off.
that they're on schedule.
Are we waiting for them?
No, not currently.
Sam just
This is,
tossed
this
in.
is something to be set up at another time. Me and Kato will discuss it further, and you don't mind for you all. At this point, you guys are returning to the table. He makes a point to pull the chair for you. She's back under, and he looks right at you, Finn. He sits down. He just smiles.
Uh-huh.
Did you need something? Perhaps I can go get you.
So he's just like cutting into like the meat and everything. Just
This is exactly how they're sat. It's just like
Yeah.
So he's
Fenrir's
like
on the
right
other
between
side.
them. And she's just right between them, just eating.
Ona's doing the same thing.
And she just leans into it. Or
Eric's in the corner, like, look for There's like a house cat that's like kind of getting close to their food.
oh.
Cat runs off.
oh my gosh.
So Fenrir just kind of like looks at Bloodscream, just kind of like after looking at him.
And the Elven Lord is there as well, which he introduces himself as Lucius Jinroy.
Jeffrey. My brave one, Lucius Jeffrey.
So your name's Lucas Jeffrey?
Lucius.
Lucas.
You know, I'm going to the
Are you okay?
I'm not used.
He's looking at you and he like leans across the table.
Did
He's
something
dilated,
happen with
perhaps
your?
some sort of
Oh my
brain
God, he's a cleric.
abnormality.
Are you?
Well, my friend,
Are you diagnosing me?
I shouldn't do that. You're right.
my
It's
God.
very unprofessional. Perhaps. And he like smolders at you.
Tall, skinny, low muscle mass. Could probably snap like twig.
Aside from the armor he's wearing, which makes him look a little more buff, but
I don't think you would mind.
Just Trevor standing there and listening to blood scream, and then Lucius Malfoy.
can't be the only guy named Lucius in the world.
Lucius
Ginroy.
Okay.
Which was a
Malfoy.
play off of Gunroy. Yeah. Is it Gunroy or Gunray? New Gunray.
New gun, right?
Ginroy.
The Nemodian. That's the name of the race in Star Wars. Anyways.
In the coming weeks, we'll be preparing ourselves, not just here, but mentally, for the wedding that is your brother's. It can be quite a task having to take care of the people, and on top of that, go and watch people get married.
Why did he whisper that?
He looks like he's like uncomfortable thinking about it, like he's almost rolling his eyes in the back of his head.
What was the Dragonborn thing again?
That was Zygos, which
Zygos.
is Xigos. And he calls himself Blade Runner instead of, Golden Dragon.
Zygos Blade Runner.
I chose my own name, Mom.
He runs with blades.
I thought about giving him like a little fluke of hair on the top of his head that's like blue that he dyed it blue. As a sign of defiance to his parents.
I'm unique.
I'm unique.
Lenses. Tattoos. Get out of here. No.
Go crazy on you. Go crazy, crazy on you. Sorry. But yeah, Blitzkrieg's just kind of like, he's just making small talk with you guys, and he's just like, we have to go to this wedding, and I'm less enthusiastic, but to keep the appearances and make sure my family is represented, I will be there.
Does he know about the rest of his family at all?
Not yet.
Oh no.
I'm just not gonna say anything for now.
Fenrir's like there. I've never been to the capital. Except for that one time.
Yeah, you
Only once. I didn't
into the
explore.
castle.
I heard like I've like been there once.
To the capital?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think this. Talking about like the base and everything, but
Bigger. Yeah. Fenrir's there. Weren't those people outside yelling a lot?
You're referring to the protest.
The protesters, yeah.
When people find something to be disgruntled with, quite often. Some of it is understandable.
And we're not worried about anybody causing problems during a wedding?
No, that's why there's more security there than there ever was in Godfrey's lifetime. Not just in preparation for the wedding, but in the possibility there could be risk of some sort of insurrections. The people we've discovered over time, there's cults that lived among them, starting trouble, inflaming the anger of the people and moving them towards violence. Before anything too serious could happen, I stepped in.
And blood screams from the old world.
Mhm.
Fenrir is just like there. Is that how Neverwinter went down?
Was not part of that. Well, it's been nice.
Letter comes in, whole world blew up.
He's like, it's been nice. At least for now, this is the sort of attitude I want to carry. And just to be clear, I'm letting go of any transgressions in favor of new opportunities to come. As long as you follow the rules established by the King, and in the coming days, anything established between me and your friend here, pointing at Kato, who's just sitting there like,
Oh. Kate is adorable.
we can move on to making a much more secure initiative.
If it lays a hair on Kato's head, I will kill everybody in this room and then myself.
Canonically, I've been training Kato to defend himself, so
But yet he
He has
still
a
has his
chance.
panic attack.
Just a
Yeah.
proud boy like stand.
The next episode starts. He's just with my head hurt. With a burning heart. It's about to burst.
On your left.
On your left.
As you're running, Fenrir runs past you on your left.
But, Lord Bloodstream does. Yeah, he stands up and he like gathers his things and looks to the others who also kind of stand. And the Dragonborn looks to you and says, "Another time, so we can eat." And like he like bows to the table. Some time.
Yeah. Sure.
And like with that they all kind of exit the room. And just as Zigos and Lucius are like the first to like head out, along with a couple of the other guards that follow after, Bloodscream is about to leave when you guys hear like, one of the bathrooms flush. Oh God! And like water starts to kind of seep onto the door. Opens the door.
Kato! Kato, are you here? Oh God! Oh no! I'm going back in! I'm sorry, you didn't see anything! It's just chocolate!
Zoe literally just stops eating, sets the fork and knife down.
Oh, and it's just like,
Was that goblin?
what the fuck?
She looks
Bloodscream
like
is just
Kato.
like,
Fenrir looks
Well.
lettered.
he just leaves.
Zoe looks like Kato.
He's so cute.
That's my husband.
Is that?
Yeah, Goblin like finally like peeks his head out.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Okay.
He comes out with a bunch of paper towels sticking all over him, just covering his body.
So we're clear.
Oh.
You two do know those two lords were like hitting on
I'm
both of
pretty
you,
sure
right?
the water's the fun. I missed that in action.
Those two lords are definitely hitting on you. The elf wants you. I know that for sure.
Oh, and it's just like, what would they want them for?
Nothing.
No.
They
It's
want friends.
Friends.
Eris is just like,
No.
I want friends.
Zoe is just
He said something about going to pump. That sounds like getting strong. And then like starts doing little push-ups.
That's one way to say it.
Zoe is just
And
literally
then Ona starts doing
start-
push-ups too. Yeah, push-ups. Go.
And Zoe
Go.
just goes back
Go.
to eating it, but she's blushing.
And are still wearing like open up shirts like.
I have a lot of
Stop,
people to
Zoe.
go.
Okay, there's just like, well, I'm not done eating, and he just keeps eating.
Yeah.
And Goblin's just like, I'll be right back.
It just looks like that shawarma scene. All that's just sitting there eating after all that shit.
Goblin does stop, turn, runs over to Kato.
Zoe's not paying
Kato's
attention.
just like,
Wipe the cheek.
isn't he great?
Yeah.
It's just like, where's the paper bag? I literally thought you were
The sound of like
I thought
forks
it was
scraping on
staring at me.
plates right now.
Oh my god.
Alright, so I guess since we're all here, Kato, you can keep eating if you want.
I'm gonna go get my dress ready for the wedding. And she just gets up, dusts herself, and
Wait,
leaves.
Oh, wait!
I also have something else too.
You too!
I'm saying after
No.
you. God.
I'm just fucking with you guys.
My God.
Wow.
Aggressive.
Throws an ass at you.
Eats it.
He literally like opens his mouth and then lands in there.
It's like the cartoon's mouth expands way too much. So, we have a few things going on. Hugh, like, he's probably gonna be kept at the Capitol or doing something. I don't know. I'm not sure if Edward knows about that at all.
Oh, what?
The
About
stuff
Hugh's
with Hugh.
adventure.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything that we have to do in the next couple weeks? Because the next few days I might have to be leaving for a trip.
I mean, other than something I want to take care of personally, I don't see anything else I'm going to be doing.
I just need to get the dress ready for that wedding. And that's supposed to be it.
So were you saying you're going on a trip then?
On your favorite rocket ship?
Soaring through the air?
The skies.
Little Einstein.
No.
Sorry.
I
Terrible.
just remembered a stupid joke that I'm not going to repeat while we're streaming. I'll say it after.
Okay, Becky. So close.
So I'm going to be heading home in a few days.
Oh.
Trying to figure out what you're all going to be doing. See if I need to help you out or not.
I mean, I can handle most things that come my way.
I've actually been curious of your home.
Throws a nugget of shit.
And shifts.
Created a joke out of a joke, and now it's an even bigger joke.
Oh.
Wow.
I rolled a nat 20.
For what?
Nothing. You wasted it. No.
No, that's actually the fourth detail.
So Ona, like, you know, with a mouthful of food, she's just like, we're gonna go meet my grandma?
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And maybe some other family members from what Godfrey says.
You think she'll like me?
I'm sure she will.
Oh, wow. You know, like this shade of red kind of creeping in on her skin.
She's turning purple.
She's turning purple.
Yeah, she has a slight blue, so.
Yeah. Aw, how cute.
I'm nervous. I've never met her before. I guess aside from Godfrey and I don't really know a lot of your family.
Yeah. Well, it's about time you get to meet him then.
She likes to start thinking and she used to be like in her own head.
Well, other than that, so the Lord of the West, from when we handled Sweetwater.
Yeah.
He left us a fair sum of money for doing all those things that we did, saving people, fighting, well, me fighting a dragon, you guys fighting the other guards and stuff like that. There's a vault with about 500,000 gold.
Sorry, what?
And he said to split it between the five of us.
We're rich.
You're sharing
There's
yours with your father.
There's literally only 5 people sitting at this table.
No.
No,
by the five of us, the five of us that were present, which is
Right.
me, you, Zoe, LeFay, and Hugh.
You. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because this was before
But-
you ended up being at the
Part of
cabin.
your
He's
daughter.
referring- it was a-
No.
So I have that in holding at the well, my new home, if you all would like to make yourselves home, there is a offside place to go to without having to be here in the initiative.
Wait, is it like officially your home or?
From what it seems like, the home, yes. There's a lot of things that I have to do on paper. I think Lord of the West told me about becoming a Lord of Sweetwater.
Oh,
So I might make that an actual home.
is that a responsibility you're ready for?
I have no clue.
Pretty sure he's
You
gonna
might be
start.
ready for it.
Can I be a lord too?
You're a lord of your Candyland.
I'm gonna be a lord of a whole factory.
Kato can work something out with you when you're older.
With children involved too. Children of the factory.
Actually does remind me, I also have to check up on the little girl we saw on the pirate island.
Oh, the girl with the cats. Yeah, she.
Yeah. I promised her another 500 if we got out.
Oh, that's on you.
Yeah.
She just looks at it. Zoe looks at you. So where's the money then?
It's an evolved Sweetwater.
Oh shit. Pulls out my bag. Also have a shit ton of potions here.
Oh yeah. Hey, actually, pulls out the red bag of holding and then like starts pulling random things out. A random
Zoe,
pigeon flies out of it every once in a blue moon.
what the hell?
A dove.
What?
See the dove on his side, like start to
Pulls out
his
voodoo
wings
doll.
around.
Oh, yeah, I
Zoe
forgot
just like
about that.
waves her finger at him.
his head on the finger.
She just like starts like to pet
Please
him.
let me go.
Are you hungry? She just starts to rip up like pieces of food and starts feeding him.
You notice, like, as he starts to eat it, it like turns to ash.
Oh no! Zoe's just like,
I can't even eat the dust at the bottom of the cage.
You understand?
I hate you, Chip Dark Magic.
What's
oh my. Zoe's just like, fuck.
like hearing that like
That are just like, why do you look so horrified right now? It's just a pigeon.
Oh no, reaches over for a bottle.
Oh, we gotta figure out
Oh,
how
a
to
little
divide
one.
it first.
It's for a little one.
That's not a pigeon.
What is it?
I think that's a person.
Oh,
Oh my
Hey.
god, why do you have a person in a cage?
yeah, Jim Dark Magic.
Not
Why
only
did you
that,
put-
he can't eat. Everything turns to ash. And now I
I'm
feel bad.
cursed to storm forever, but never die.
did he say?
All you guys see is the bird.
Did he ever say who it was?
Yeah.
No,
Dark magic.
who the pigeon is?
Oh. What's your name?
Jeff.
Jeff.
No, fuck that guy. He killed Finwin. Fuck him.
So he can't die.
I'm cursed.
Take your
I'm
time.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
He is apologizing profusely
Please.
and begging.
I don't want to stay like this forever.
Doesn't want to be like that forever.
Okay.
I want to taste boobies again.
He just wants to be free.
Well, I thought I was saying something else, but I'm like, don't be too crude.
Fenrir looks at Kato. Kato, I remember a little while ago visiting Mountain Slide and visiting a tailor shop. Did those ever arrive?
We burned them in the
Never
lab.
go on.
That happened.
He said we burned them in the
I
lab.
think I remember what you were
You
referring
remember
to.
the initiative uniforms
Yes,
for each
you just
member?
have to send it to me again because it's been so long. But he does say, actually, yes. Yeah, actually,
There's somewhere in here.
somewhere in yeah.
How many potions and stuff did you have again?
It was 10
Zoe
regular
looks
potions,
down at Eric.
and then I had
Are you
5
done
superior
carving
potions.
down the
I think.
Okay,
food?
so total
Eric
20
is like
regular.
on his back, and he has
10
like a little like
superior
gun
total.
come, you know, like
Anything else?
I didn't find any other
Okay,
potions.
then
I did find
that
a.
proves that you need to have
Finner's like,
times
I did
3
find this.
meals a day.
It holds up a pendant.
So you don't do this again.
Little pendant that just represents like a wheat,
How many times do you want to be fed?
little wheat leaf.
10 times.
10 times a day.
Awesome.
You do know
Sorry, I'm
that
just
you
trying to
will
figure
be
out the math right
slow
now.
if I feed you
Right.
10 times a day.
No. You made me fired.
I gotta. Okay, 10 times a day I'll feed you. But you have to eat the whole thing. And you cannot be picky.
Pretty good, right?
Or we're
Yeah.
not doing 10 times a day.
No veggies.
So if we
You
split
have to have
the
veggies.
No.
health potions 4 ways, it's 5 per
I
5
think-
per each.
You're doing that. Oh,
we just wanna do
Jim
3.
or Jeff in the cage. He's just like,
Um,
so you gonna let me out?
Zoe just ignores him right now.
Don't pretend you don't understand me. I just realized you do understand me. Please. I can't be stuck like this forever.
Her ears just start to flatten.
I'm suffering. I'm suffering. I don't want to just want to suffer.
Thank you.
Should probably get that back to Jim.
I thought you didn't want it.
who you want?
He gave it to him.
Okay, keep it
Just,
for him.
I think it's an it now, and it won't stop yelling that they want to be free.
So it's an immortal pigeon.
Seems to be a pigeon
And it can't die.
that can't die and can't eat. And from Eddar, that they kill somebody. So basically, this is the retribution, I guess.
Interesting.
Anything they eat will turn to ash, and they can't eat.
So potions.
Yeah. So if
Alright.
we were to split it 3 ways, that'd be like that's 6.6667.
Oh
Well-
my god.
So 6 apiece.
Technically, there's 3 of us here.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Not counting Ona.
So like, I mean,
Don't stop me.
1 or
I
2
want
of us
some.
would get like.
Here.
5
She just
per.
hands her a bottle.
So
It's not even from the ones that you guys have.
if we include Ona,
Yeah, that'd be
that's
5
5
per.
potions per.
Yeah,
It's just a pink bottle.
and then the other ones is 10 superior. So if we divide that by 4, it's 2.5.
Which means
So-
there's 2 spares.
Yeah. We can give those to Ona since technically she's the healer.
Zoe's just literally
She like
there.
holds
like,
up this like really nice bag. It's like white leather. It's got like these little grooves designs on it. And like she pops it open and she's like, "This is my medicine bag." And like she shows it to you. I just picked it up the other day.
So for Ona, write down 5 health potions. And you're also getting 5. This is the regular ones.
And then 2 superior.
Thank you. That's so kind of you.
And then how many superiors does that leave if we each have 2?
2 each, and then 2 are going. 2 extra are going to Ona. So Ona has 4.
I would
Okay.
say Ona gets 1 more and then give the other one to her. Since she does also provide healing.
Okay. So that's
you would
Now,
agree
now I
with her.
am considered a healer.
Never mind.
Alright.
Give her 4.
add them to your inventory.
How many does
Oh.
Zona get?
Ona gets 5 regular health and 3 superior.
Superior.
And it's the same thing for you. 5 regular, 3
I am looking
superior.
at- I'm looking around.
Yeah, it's more than
I
20.
know.
Wrong.
If you click the item,
Shut up. Now,
Make sure to punch that.
potion of healing.
you click the item,
Which one? This one?
and then 5.
Shut up. Oh, fine. There. Shut up.
Also, like, notice your giant spear thing.
Oh yeah.
Did you get that from the armor?
Yeah. So you remember when you guys fought me that one time?
Yeah.
My horn fell off.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Just staring at pointing at the horn bit.
Okay, since we're done, Zoe gets up
Not
after
touching.
putting like the potions in her
I've
bag.
seen it push the table.
They're literally off in our world.
I said Zoe leaves the
Zoe
table.
just leaves.
Now Eris like gets up, says goodbye to Ona. I'll see you later. You're not so bad, by the way. I know I'm not. I'm cool.
Turner's gonna follow after Zoe.
I have to stop by the armorer to pick up an item.
Oh, Fenrir just stops. Throws a box at you.
Oh my god.
Decapitates Edward. What have I done?
That was from the armor.
Oh.
Dink.
It was like a armband thing. Like it like goes around your neck, so like you flip it on, so it's and then it like folds up. So you receive your item. While they leave, Kato looks to you and he's just like, by the way, it's smelled it. I've been trying to keep it on the down low. Only tell people.
Who's here now?
Kato.
No, like Kato, Ona.
This
Kato,
is
Ona.
Kato and Ona and you.
Okay.
Yeah. But Kato's just like, I sent out Goblin. You. Godfrey's been talking to me about this place. You can help with it. He wants to keep it down. So essentially, I sent the assignment to you. Magic place next to God.
You.
And you said you.
know what happened.
And that was the hero.
I figured since Q knows,
Yeah.
what kind of crap weapons and has done that before, it could be a good way to make him look good and maybe redeem his name and get him capital. What a vote. Should we get Zoe in here about that? Why would we found one of those before near Sweetwater. Zoe's in that connection to that. Just tell who you trust, right? Yeah.
So we get in here.
While they're having that discussion, you guys are headed back home, right? Or
She's actually heading towards the tailor.
where are you headed?
He's
Ben?
Following
her.
after Zoe.
So as you guys are like heading out towards like the main rooms and the front door of the mansion, you notice that there's like some students that are like perched up next to the window looking outside.
Zoe's gonna like glance like above them to see what they're looking at.
So what you see out in the courtyard is that Lucius and Zigos are like kind of standing there behind Bloodstream with their guards kind of at kind of surrounding them, and they like have their like weapons out, kind of like looking over towards where Bloodstream's standing. And when you kind of shift your gaze, you notice that Roran is standing there in front of them.
Oh dear.
And
shit.
they seem to be talking, and at first it looked like Bloodstream is like shaking his head and he's frustrated, but then like there's a moment and then he just like leans in and hugs him.
Fenrir just kind of like looks at Zoe for a second and like looks out there. I think it'd be good to interrupt.
No, it is not.
Zoe, get in here.
Like that ear. And she's just like, I just want to get my dress finished.
Alright.
He like looks at you. Is it the one dress from?
It is for the wedding.
It's that dress
No, it's not.
from the shrine.
No, it's not. It's the one that I'm making.
Oh, the one from your
As
mom.
you guys are trying to figure yourselves out back at home, Hugh.
Hugh.
So, while they're all figuring stuff out back at home, you and Cassandra are basically setting up camp for the night. At this point, you guys have been traveling for a little over 6 hours, and as it's getting dark out, she admits that you're entering territory that she hasn't really explored or been familiar with yet.
So as you guys are kind of sitting by the fire, she's maybe like fixed herself something to eat, and just like leaning, leaning back and kind of watching you from across the fire.
What am I supposed to do with this information?
You know what to do.
I mean, I guess if
Be
you
an
want to
Interrogate.
I mean, I guess nothing can be said, and like you guys are just taking your rest. But after some time, she looks at you and she says, "You know, there's a good chance you'll die, right?"
Yeah.
I mean, I could use you as a sacrificial lamb, you know.
That's funny because I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, so we think alike.
You're pushy. I'm stout.
And I can figure out how to crack a nut.
Oh.
Oh.
Right?
She knows.
she's supposed to know.
Oh my god.
But she's kind of indifferent to you as she just says, "By the end, we'll either know a little bit more about our world, or we'll both be dead anyways."
It will be fine.
She like
I've
leans,
fought demigods before.
she like leans forward and sets like a little shot glass in between you guys, and then puts another one down and fills it with what looks like and smells like whiskey. She like raises it up to you. She just says "salute" and throws it back. And as you guys kind of like settle into the night, that's the end of tonight's session. All right, guys. Another Saturday down, and on this next Saturday, are we here or
We do not know.
are we here next Saturday or?
We're waiting on.
I should be here.
It all depends if we're doing that on Saturday.
That is
Orlando.
that day, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys are.
We'll keep you guys posted, but
Okay.
I think we're gonna be in Orlando this next Saturday.
Oh, yeah, but there's the con, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when we come back, you guys will have everyone but Hugh will have a character to bring, unless you disclose that information to Zoe, and you would like to just appear as Zoe in that session.
Yeah, because I think it was for Edard that I was
Yeah.
gonna make the. Yeah. It's gonna be Zoe.
Well,
So-
no,
No.
don't you want to do the kobold for that?
Would it go with this one more than Edard?
The only thing I see happening here is that Hugh's not communicating with you guys to let you know where he's going.
No, I
Exactly.
know.
So other than what he's
So
been told.
Zoe would be going with Edard's actually. So then it's gonna be.
Apparently Kato has the information.
But he doesn't know like where they're going exactly, like where
Yeah.
coordinates
They just know that
are,
there's a
like,
grove in that
location.
direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll.
It's
I'll
like
get
it's
to
like a
the
myth
character stuff
essentially.
for-
Like they've
Yeah.
heard of and they're like,
for
alright, let's go
Hugh.
check it out. But
Yeah, so for Hugh's art,
I think I
I
have to
have
come up with a different character for you then. I had a character like a side story on you.
alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the session here. I will see you all next time.